Okay, we are officially live for the week, and we're going to be, of course, doing some weekly runs here. Just giving it a couple seconds for some people to get in because looks like they're still coming in. Okay, well, earlier today I did my summons on this banner, of course, and I was able to do the 40 summons and get the freebie, and we of course took Midori. Now my pity rate actually hasn't reset, so I mean, I guess we could summon to get something, but I really just want to save my orbs for now and save up until we can get something really nice on one of the future banners. Hopefully going for a plus 10 on a legendary unit or something like that. Alright, let's also head over to Aether Raids and let's take a quick look at what's going on over here. Okay, so far 3 defenses and all of them pretty much wins. This guy did KO 3 of my units. Alright, let's start by taking a look at these defenses. Let's see what's going on over here. Alright, we got the G Flash in the chat. What's up, my dude? Let me just quickly pull the chat up. Oh, whoops. Alright, that's not where we want the chat to be. Let me quickly move that out of the way. Alright, what's up, G Flash? What's up, Silas Olveda? We've got some Castlevania music playing, hopefully, so let me know if the music volume is fine and if everything sounds fine. Okay, so let's take a look at this guy's team. He's got a legendary Julia. He's got a Tharja at plus 9. He also has close counter, or not close counter, he has Vantage, but for some reason he doesn't have an A slot on his Tharja. I don't know what's going on with that. He's got double Altinas and he has Tethys. Okay, so let's see what he does against my team. Alright, starting things off, he probably thought that was the Bolt Trap and that he'd be able to start getting Wings of Mercy on me, but that's not how it works. I, of course, have the fake trap there as a fake out for people. Alright, I guess that really threw him off because he was really hoping that would be the trap. Because you can tell by how his moves have been so far, he's just like scrambling to come up with something. Alright, and he's attacking Ophelia. He's going to get the KO on Ophelia here. Of course, Ophelia is only really powerful on the player phase when she can spam her AoE special attacks. Alright, we got the G Flash in the chat. I just subscribed to you recently. You've got great content, dude. Thanks a lot, man. That really means a lot. And I like an Empty Tome music. Yeah, of course, we're playing some, I believe it's Order of Ecclesia playing right now, so some nice Castlevania music for you guys. I love Castlevania so much. Okay, my defense team is really bodying this guy right now. We're about to get the KO on this Altina. Oh, actually, no, I forgot about Vantage. Okay, so never mind what I just said. It looks like we did KO 2 of his other units, though. Or one of his other units. We KO'd his Tharja. And he's getting some shenanigans there with movement skills to allow Julia to attack Veronica. Okay, that's perfectly fine, because Julia is about to become Brave Ike food on this turn. Yeah, man, look at that. 41 damage. You never try to attack Ike with a blue unit. It's not going to end well. And we, of course, get the dance, so that's another KO. At this point, he's probably just going to surrender. Like, most of the time in Arena Assaults, or I don't know why I said Arena Assaults. Most of the time in Aether Raids, when I lose just one unit, I think I still keep going for it just in case, because you never know how many of the escape ladders you're going to have to run out before you finish the week. So I try to save them, and if I lose one unit, I'll still go for the complete run. But once you lose 2 units, at that point, you're not really going to score high enough, so you may as well just use the ladder at that point. Okay, here's another defense. Alright, we got the rally trap going on. Okay, Thrasir with Luna. She's probably going to be able to beat Altina. Yep. Yeah, so what is color advantage anyway? Red units getting beat by green units? That's not cool. Yeah, Thrasir is really unfair. Her B-slot passive, letting her get instant double attacks, is just so crazy. And it's even crazier when she has high special attacks like Luna built up. Okay, he's able to finish Ophelia with his Legendary Leaf. Legendary Leaf is awesome in this mode. He's the only ranged unit in the game that has Gale Force, so, well, it's not exactly Gale Force, but it's pretty much the same thing. And he's the only unit that has that for a ranged unit, so he's really good in this mode. Okay, Naga's about to become food for Thrasyr there. They did Naga so dirty in this game. Like, Naga's supposed to be one of the most powerful characters in Fire Emblem, and we just got Lilith, and Lilith is way better than Naga. It's, like, so insane. Lilith also, her C-slot passive, Joint Drive Attack, is, like, probably the best C-slot passive in the game now, because you could just run that on your entire team, and it's going to buff everybody. And it's not a hard blue buff that can get panicked either, so, I mean, Joint Drive Attack, that's a really good C-slot passive. We also, of course, got Spendthrift Bow on Midori, which is really nuts. I mean, we're really starting to get into power creep territory now, where the skills are just becoming absurd. Okay, all he's got left is Lysithea and Micaiah, and judging by the fact that he does win this fight with 3 units lost, it looks like these are going to be just enough to finish the rest of my guys. But I did get 3 KOs, and it is, of course, Anima season, so I have Thrasyr with some Anima blessings on my team. 3 KOs is all I need to reduce my lift loss to 0. So not a big deal that we lost at this point. Alright, Silas Olveda in the chat. What's up, my boy? Offense and defense from Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance is my personal favorite Castlevania track of all time. And Harmony of Dissonance is also my favorite Castlevania game as well. Okay, that's actually a very unique take, because Harmony of Dissonance is one of the more obscure ones, I would say. I have, of course, played it. I've played all of them, except the only Castlevania game that I haven't played is Circle of the Moon, which I should play one day. It is on the Game Boy Advance. But Harmony of Dissonance is a little awkward. I don't want to say it's bad. I do still very much enjoy the game. The soundtrack is real gritty, so it's got that real Game Boy Advance feel to it. But yeah, I mean, when people say what their favorite one is, they usually go for like Symphony of the Night or Aria of Sorrow. Mainly the more common ones. But that's a really cool opinion. Alright, we got Truth in the chat. What's up, my boy? Hi, Tacho. What's up, Truth? And also Issa Sneck. What's up? Alright, we got Andre Shiro in the chat. What's up? At the time Naga was released, DC would be kind of too broken, but after we got Sothis, or after her we got Sothis. Yeah, that's pretty true. And we got also Cass in the chat. What's up? Hey, Tacho. Hey, Cass. How you doing, man? Glad you could make it to the stream. Thanks to everybody for showing up. We're going to make this, of course, a weekly thing like we announced last week. Every Wednesday, we're going to be doing some streams for Fire Emblem Hero. And I'm just going to clear out my weekly runs in arena modes. Okay, Sothis versus Thrasyr. Not a terrible matchup. Sothis does negate effective against dragons. And she does have color advantage, but she still couldn't get the KO on Thrasyr there. So he's going to need Micaiah for backup. Okay, but at this point, he's only got 2 units left, and Ophelia is just going to eat the rest of these guys for breakfast. Yeah, man, Ophelia is so nuts. And, of course, Lysithea is like Ophelia 2.0. So, yeah, the power creep is really starting to really pick up now. Alright, we got Anderson Guerra, or I totally messed that up. I'm not the best at Spanish. I did take Spanish in high school, but I failed, so if I butcher any of your names in the chat and you are of Spanish heritage, my apologies. Okay, so today, during the morning, my defense won a match, but it was during immunity 30 minutes after. I got minus 65 lift loss, which is a sucky, or a lucky situation. I would say that is a sucky situation, actually. You don't want to have the defense fights at a time when you don't have the lift loss protection, because then you're just going to lose lift. Okay, so let's hop in. We're going to do my Arena Assault run now. I have, of course, a bunch of teams preset. So this first fight is just going to be for scoring, and after that we can use any of the units we want. Okay, 758 looks like a pretty good score. Okay, he's got the Bunny Idun. He's got a Legendary Tiki. He's got Sothis and the Fallen Tiki. Okay, so all armors and dragons. I wish I brought Camilla with Naga for this, but sadly I didn't do that. Not that I could anyway, they don't score enough. I have no merges on those guys. Okay, only Idun has Armor March, and Tiki has Solitary Dreams, so she can move 2 spaces. Okay, I mean, we're going to start by baiting this Legendary Tiki with my Ike, if there is a way to get him over there. Yeah, she's going to move 2 spaces, so she can attack there, and we can totally get Ike to stand on that space. So let's just go. Oh, wow, look at what I did, man. I misclicked and I ended Ike's turn, so now we can't get the quick bait on Tiki. Alright, that really sucks, but, I mean, we're going to have to just play around it. I'm going to end my turn then. Not really much else I can think to do here. Okay, so we could initiate... Oh, wow, we can't even kill Idun with Tiki on the player phase? Damn, that's pretty nutty. Alright, we're just going to get Ike over there to bait Tiki. And, I mean, for now, Surtur and my Tiki are going to have to just run away and cower in fear. Because this guy's units are pretty tough. But Ike should be fine against this Tiki here. Oh, man. We're still not even able to double attack her. What's up with that? I may have to check Ike's skills. I'm not sure what skills he has equipped right now. He's supposed to have quick repost, but... Okay, yeah, that skill set is really not built for fighting a Tiki. Okay, we were lucky and we got Surtur to debuff this Idun. So we can actually get the finish now with my own Tiki. And then Surtur can attack this Fallen Tiki, but... Huh. I'm not sure how well that's going to go over. She has not Vengeful Fighter. She has Special Fighter, so we won't be able to ramp into Gale Force. And then, if she can actually one-hit KO my Tiki, we're going to be in trouble. So she's got 59 attack, and Tiki's got 40 res. I think Tiki can actually survive that. I mean, famous last words, right? We're going to try it, though. Why not? Just go for it. I like to make YOLO moves all the time. That's why I end up losing like a scrub in a lot of situations. Okay, we got Rusty Ride-On in the chat. What's up? Rusty Ride-On is one of the OGs for this channel. Not bad on Julia or Rip Jim. Okay, you guys probably talking about some legendary units that you've got. Okay, 15 damage from Kata. Oh, wow, that's a perfect kill if we do this. So Ike is going to attack Tiki first. And then we can attack with Kata and get the KO. Pretty cool combo attack there. Alright, so let's get this Tiki out of the way. Kata should also fare very well against the Winter Sothis. And let's see about this Tiki now. Okay, we definitely don't want to attack with Surtur right now. But, you know, it might just be a better idea to attack with Surtur because... Or just put Surtur there, because I know for a fact Surtur will survive even if he gets hit twice. Whereas, I'm not entirely sure if Tiki will survive. Yeah, just to be safe, we're going to put Surtur there, and I'm going to end the turn that way. Okay, so this Tiki is going after my Kata. I didn't think she would do that, but Kata should be okay. I don't think we're going to die here. Yep, okay. Alright, so that ended up working out just fine. For Sothis, oh, well, Kata took a big hit there, so I'm not going to be able to beat Sothis as easily anymore. So, when this type of thing happens, we just let Surtur do his thing and just break the game with Sinmara. Sinmara is still, like, probably the best weapon in arena mode. That 20 chip damage is so nuts. Like, when we had the babysitter meta, when we had to get all of the kills with the bonus unit, Surtur was pretty much a must-have at that point, because if you had your bonus unit as a unit like, say, Alphonse or Sharina, and the enemy was just using a bunch of crazy units on their team that Sharina and Alphonse can't beat, You could just use Surtur to beat them down with Sinmara so you could get the KOs that way. Okay, here's another armor and dragon team, but from this point on, we can use any of my preset teams, so we're going to have an easy go of it. Okay, I think I want to use this, actually, because we have Naga supporting Altina on this one. Yeah, effective against dragons is going to body pretty much all of his guys, and then Altina should be fine against Surtur as well. Yeah, I think this is okay. Let me just... Is there a way to raise speed on Hinoka? Yeah, okay. We can reposition. She has the Link skill. Okay. So we're going to go with this team for this. I could also try to beat this Julia with Hinoka. Yeah, I think we're going to go after Julia first because she's the ranged unit. None of these armored guys have armor march, so we can take our time here. Alright, let's just get Hinoka ready to attack. And let's just move our units over. Alright, we got Silas in the chat. What's up? I think Tiki will go after Ike. Oh, that was probably from the previous fight. Tiki didn't go after Ike. She actually went after Kata, which worked out to my favor a little bit. But I was hoping she would attack Surtur. So I did mispredict that. Okay, they're using some rally skills here. Not a big deal. Okay, so for Surtur, I mean, he's buffed a lot at this point. It's going to be real tough. I'm going to have to reposition, actually, on Hinoka to actually finish off their Tiki. But we're not really in the best situation to do that. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. I'm just going to wait one more turn. And hopefully things pan out. Okay, they're using a bunch of rally skills. They are not going to break formation, so we're going to have to go ahead and start attacking now. Okay, I think we can do this. And, oh wow, we still can't even KO this Tiki? Okay. Alright, I didn't expect that. Oh, man. Alright, I'm going to have to... We're going to have to go around then, and we're actually going to... We're going to go after Julia first. I'm going to go around the mountain. This is why it's nice to have flying units, so you can't really get roadblocked. Okay, so we're going to reposition there, and we're going to have her get the KO on Julia. I could also use items, but it's only the second fight, so we should just hang on to the items for now. Alright, we got Efligger in the chat. At least I think that's how you say that name. Should I get the Fey Pass? I really like Sophia. Okay, when it comes to getting the Fey Pass, I really think it depends on whether or not the units that have the Resplendent treatment are actually your favorites. Because if you're just oh, wow. Okay, I done goofed there. Surtur's going to attack Altina now, but I mean, we have color advantage. Even after getting hit by Sinmara, we should be okay. I hope. I mean, we also have support with Nagas, so we're getting some extra stats. Yeah, I think Altina should be okay. But to reiterate about the Fey Pass, I think you should only go for it when one of your favorite units is going to be the Resplendent hero. So of course, I got it for Cordelia at first, because I like Cordelia. And I thought she would end up being the best blue flyer after she got the Resplendent bonus. So she's quite good. And also, of course, we have Ike got the Resplendent bonus, and he's my favorite character, so I was real happy about that. And then right after that, they decided to give us Sophia, who turned out to be real good because we got Bramimond. So Resplendent Sophia is also pretty good. So if you want to get the Fey Pass for that, then I think that's okay. Just keep in mind that you don't want to always renew it. Like, sometimes they may not give a worthwhile unit as the Resplendent hero. So just keep an eye on it and make sure to cancel when they're giving out heroes you don't want. Alright, Jim Derringer says the art is definitely great. Yep. Pretty much all the Resplendent art so far has been pretty rad. And of course, there's a lot of units that need to get art upgrades, like Gwendolyn, for example. And also, in my opinion, I think Rebecca could use it as well. So all that's real good stuff. Okay, here we're not fighting an easy team. These guys are all pretty badass. So we're going to have to use a good team for this. Okay, we have the Lilina team. We have, oh, the Gravity team. Yeah, Camilla could probably take them out. Camilla's real good. Yeah, okay, well, against Sothis, how are we going to beat Sothis? Okay, well, I have... Oh, she negates effective against dragons, right? So we can't actually use that Summer Tiki for that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I might use the Lilina team for this, actually. It's going to be... I don't think Lilina can beat Julia, though. That's the one problem here. Yeah, okay. Let's see. What else do we got? Alright, we've got, like, these kind of random teams here, but they should be okay as well. You know, maybe this team will work. Yeah, I think Thrasir should be okay against Julia, and then... Of course, Micaiah is going to one-shot this Sothis, and she should be fine against Alm as well. And Thrasir is going to beat Ephraim. So I think this team is okay. Alright, so let's just go for it. Hopefully things work out. I've got double dancers on this team, so if I lose, then it's completely my fault. There is a Fire Emblem Castlevania crossover. I wish. That would be like the greatest thing ever for me. Okay, we can't really attack any of these guys yet. This Alm is causing some trouble. I'm going to have to get his Alm away from the other units, which shouldn't be too hard to do. Okay, Alm is going to move up. Oh no, he's going to rally actually. Okay. Alright, so we're good to attack his Julia. Okay, Sothis has armored boots. That could be trouble. Yeah, that's actually going to be trouble. I have to attack Julia and then get out of the way, but that's actually not going to be too easy to do. And Alm can't even beat Ephraim, so we're going to need Thrasir to beat Ephraim. Okay, yeah, we're in a bit of a predicament here. I should probably be paying more attention. Okay, let's see. I want to get a KO on this turn, though, but I'm not sure if we can do that in a safe way. Yeah, Sothis is just going to player phase Thrasir and get the kill. Do I have any items? Okay, we have... Alright, I don't really want to use any of those. I wish I had the Dancer Veil right now, so I could just have Micaiah attack this Sothis and then get her out of the way. Can Julia actually beat Thrasir if she initiates? Because what I can do, I can have Micaiah attack Sothis there, and then... Or actually, no, I can't, because I can't dance on Micaiah. Okay, so... Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to hopefully be able to bait this Julia with my Thrasir. Not really the safest move, but... Right about now, it's the only move that I can think of. I mean, we can go ahead and check. Yeah, okay, so she does 23 damage, and then she has 30 impact, so I won't be able to double her. And then she's probably not going to die either on the counterattack. So it's like a waste of a turn almost, and she's... Right now, she's in range to attack Micaiah now, so that's not good. Okay, we have to go for this, and then... Oh, I have Wings of Mercy on Azura, so we are going to activate Wings of Mercy here. Alright, so I was just sweating for no reason there. I just had to think a little harder. Imagine Death from Castlevania and Faye. He would put hell to shame. Absolutely. Either Death or Dracula. That's what I like about Reinhardt so much. His artwork just really reminds me of Dracula. So that's pretty cool. Okay, there's really no way that I can get Thrassira out of the way here. I can dance, but then, like, this guy, he has armor boots on his Sothis. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, wow. All of a sudden, what in the world happened that all of a sudden Alm is now able to finish off this Ephraim? I don't know what the meaning of that is, but, like, just out of nowhere, he's able to get the KO now. That's so weird. All right, maybe Julia had a drive skill. I don't know. Okay, I can dance, but then it's not really going to do us any good. Because I can't get Thrassira out of the way of this Sothis. So I think we kind of lost here. Yeah, we are going to lose a unit, unless I use an item, but still. Like, I don't really have any items that I can use anyway. Yeah, there's just no way for me to get Thrassira out of the way at this point. So we're just going to go down swinging, I guess. Or I could just surrender. Yeah, let's just surrender. Yeah. All right, we're going to hop back in. Try again. I should change my items so we have an easier time, but I'm not going to bother. Whatever I have is going to be fine. All right, we got Jason in the chat. What's up, my boy? Hey there, Tacho. What's up, Jason? How you doing? Glad you could make it to the stream. You just missed watching me get completely wrecked in Arena Assault. Hopefully that doesn't happen again, but, I mean, I am a scrub sometimes, and I make bad moves. Okay, we got this Valentine Faye here. She is really good. And she's got Armor March as well, so I can't bait Tiki without getting hit by this Faye. So we can actually use Ike for this, because Ike is going to be fine no matter what. So let's have Ike take care of those guys. Ike is so good. I'm so glad I have the +10 on him. Like, out of all the units in the game, if I could only have one of them at +10, it would totally be this Brave Ike. Alright, sadly I don't have quick repost on him right now, but I don't really have a choice, because I need him to score as high as possible for this mode. Okay, so we are in no danger at all of these two ranged units. They're not going to really be able to hurt me. Okay, Surtur is not going to be able to get Gale Force on this turn. We could get the KO with Kata, actually. Okay, how can we... Yeah, we can actually bait this Faye. But, I mean, she's really strong. She's got Bold Fighter. Probably not the best idea. We are going to want to try to attack her here. Okay, so I attack Faye, and then we're going to get hit by these two. But Ike should survive. He's really dang tough. Okay. And she's going to hit me with Aether, but then this mountain tile is coming in pretty clutch, so she can't just move over there and attack me from there, and then all three of these guys would be able to hit me. So we only have to worry about 2 hits right now. Hey, yo, Tacho, remember Hunter x Hunter Battle All-Stars from back in the day? Of course I do. I'm so upset that that game got ended. That was my favorite gacha game, too. And Hunter x Hunter is, like, such an underrated series that, like, just having that one game to really put it in for us and give us an awesome Hunter x Hunter experience. It's real sad to see that game get just ended like that, but there's really nothing we can do about it. I think it was the second abilities that really just killed the game. They were just way too powerful. You didn't even have to summon anymore, because the second abilities just turned all of your old units into insane monsters. I think Ike is going to die here, actually. Yeah, Ike is probably going to die. Yeah, okay. So, we did lose another fight, sadly. I probably should have used an item there, but it was only the first fight, so you don't want to use items on the very first fight. You're free to just redo that as many times as you want. Okay, 760. This one is a higher scoring matchup. Okay, close counter on Julia. Got Idun, we got Tiggy, and we got Altina. Joint drive attack Altina. That's how you know we're fighting a whale here. He's already got the brand new whale skill on his unit. Man, joint drive attack is so crazy. You can just put it on your entire team and then everyone gets plus 16 attack. It's so silly. Alright, my plus 10 Death Knight is an absolute monster. I would most definitely recommend him for a Grail project. Yeah, Death Knight's actually real cool. That one round where he was a bonus unit in Arena, I actually used him and he was really kicking ass. And he, of course, does dress like Death from Castlevania, so the Death Knight's pretty awesome. Alright, Rusty Rhydon. I mean, the only two gacha I play for real are Dokkan Battle and Fae. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me as well. I play Dokkan, I play Fae, and I also play Pokemon Masters, but I'm not gonna lie, the game is getting a little bit boring at this point. They're not really introducing anything too interesting. So I might drop Pokemon Masters, but I mean, in concept, I really like that game. It's a good idea. Just being able to summon for the trainers and the characters. Like, normally in a Pokemon gacha... sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so, normally in a Pokemon gacha, you would think you would only be summoning for the Pokemon. But in Pokemon Masters, you can summon for the trainers, too. And I think that's a really cool concept, because, of course, there's a lot of cool trainers, like Cynthia and Brock and, like, all those guys that we love. So, that is what I like about that game a lot, but, I mean, as far as content, I think the game is lacking. So, there's really just not much we can do about that. Tacho, are you prepared for a Legendary Leaf bonus next season? Well, Water season is, of course, my weakest season. So, no, I don't think I'm ready for Legendary Leaf. Hopefully I don't have to burn all of my arena crests, because Chrom just drained out all of my arena crests. I have like 100 left or so, when I had about 500 when that season started. I was not prepared for Chrom. But I am saving up a bunch of orbs. I'm probably going to go for the plus 10 on Legendary Chrom, just because he's such a jerk, and I could use that on my team. Alright, we got Myrrh, we got Azura, Tiki, and Surtur. So, pretty simple team. Let me just check the map real quick. Okay, a really simple map as well. Man, I wish all the fights would be this easy. Alright, who are we going to go with for this? I guess, let's go with this team. Yeah, because we're going to be able to beat pretty much all of these units here, no problem. The only one that might be a problem is Surtur, and Altina is good enough to take care of him. Okay, we can also just finish off this Azura right now. So we're definitely going to go for that. Alright, Astra is an underrated special. I run it on Legendary Chrom and Leon. Oh, really? How would Leon work with Astra? Like, that's a very interesting concept. Because normally, when you think about Leon, you think he's a bait unit. Because he's effective against colorless and all of that stuff. I would think, like, Astra you would want to run on an offensive type of unit. So, that sounds pretty interesting. Okay, let's see here. Let's put Hinoka over there. And for this Tiki, let's see here. Okay, we can't beat her that way. Alright, we're going to end up beating her with Hinoka. I'm just going to get the dance after this with my little Azura. And we should be able to get the finish on this Tiki. And then we'll just have my Altina bait that Azura, the other Azura. And we should be okay against Surtur. I mean, we just saw that Altina was able to defeat a Surtur before. So I'm pretty sure she'll be safe against this one. And, I mean, if we really wanted, this Surtur doesn't even have distant counters, so we could just go in with the little Azura. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Yeah, let's put Azura over there. We're going to get the first attack bait with Altina, and then from that point on, we're going to start attacking him with the Lil Azura. Okay, so we should be good to go here. Alright, Altina's not quite able to get the finish, but we can attack first with Azura. And then we can get the finish with Altina. Alright, so pretty easy fight overall. Alright, we got Jack Dopper. What's up, my boy? I saw in a previous video that you have built a Heath. Is he a unit that you'll continue on, or was it only for the current season? And if so, would you like to see my plus 10 Heath? Yes, absolutely. You know what? Hold on. Before we... Oh, well, I was going to show you guys my friend codes, so then you could start sending me friend requests, and we could actually do some unit reviews on here. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to abandon this run. We're going to come back. It's not like we got anywhere, really. We only did 2 fights. So I'm going to show you guys my friend number so you can go ahead and add me. Alright, let's see. Where do I go to find that again? Okay, so right there. So my friend ID is 765-809-4067. So if you want, you can send me a friend request and we will actually do some unit reviews if you guys want me to. All you got to do is put up your prized unit as your main unit, and I'll be able to see them on my friends list. And I've got 99 friends right now, so let me just actually clear some friends out so you guys can start adding me. Okay, where is the edit? Okay, here we go. Alright, you know, I'm just going to delete all of these Japanese players because I don't even know who they are. Alright, this guy, he's got 65 crowns though, so... I mean, I was competing with him. I'm going to leave this guy. This is the dreaded dude that's always scoring higher than me by just a little bit. So I'm going to keep him for now. But all the other Japanese players, I'm going to delete them. And then I may delete some other people that have been inactive. We'll have to just double check that. And you guys can, of course, send me your friend request and we will do some unit reviews. Alright, but keep in mind though, my friends list is not going to be big enough to add everybody. I'm also going to leave this guy because I do compete with him sometimes in Aether raids. But any other Japanese players that I am not familiar with, we're just going to delete them. Alright, this guy, I have no idea who he is. Alright, this guy too. Alright, this guy. And also this one. Oh, he had a plus 10 Brammy mod. I should have probably kept that. That's really useful in the modes where I can use my friend units. Alright, now we're just going to delete anyone who's been inactive. And then... Alright, vibe check. He hasn't played in 4 days, so sorry, mate. We're going to delete you. Yeah, alright, Sameki. I know who Sameki is. He's from GameFAQs, and we play Monster Hunter, but, I mean, hasn't logged in a week, so he may have quit the game. I'm not sure. And I think that's just about it. Yeah, because everyone else here, I know who they are, or they are active players, so I don't want to just delete them for no reason. I guess we can delete this guy. He hasn't played in 1 day. And Shadow Leon, we'll delete him as well. And I think that's about it. Yeah, okay, so I'm sure already we've got 15 friend requests, so let's take a look at your guys' units now. I'm just going to accept everybody. And we're just going to go to town. So let me know in the comments what your player name is, so I actually know who I'm looking at and who the unit is. Alright, Bartry God, of course, that's Rusty Rhydon. I didn't forget you, my boy. You are an OG, and I'll never forget your busted-ass Bartry. Okay, Kirby Chaos, first one that I've seen. In-game name is Raisin. Okay. So, oh man, you've got +2 Midori with plus attack. Okay. Alright, quick repost, Pulse Smoke, Heavy Blade, Blue Flame. That looks like a really great build, man. Okay, honestly, the only thing that I think I can suggest here is instead of Blue Flame, you may want to have like Noontime or Glimmer or Moonbow. And what you can do is support her with a Brave Lucina, so you can get the breath effect to activate, and when the foes get a hit off on Midori, she's going to counterattack them, and it's going to be a 2-hit special. So Noontime is probably best for that if you're going to run a bait build and try to sustain some HP. You could also go for the Res Refine, but, I mean, of course, defense is very good on her. Look at that defensive stat. And maybe Heavy Blade, yeah, I would probably change Heavy Blade as the seal. If you're going to support her with Brave Lucina, then probably get rid of Heavy Blade and use a different Sacred Seal, like maybe Mirror Stance to gain some extra res. But, or you could also go for Quick Repost in the Sacred Seal slot and have a better B slot passive, like Dull Ranged is really nice on her, so you can really mess with Blade Tome units. So all those are options, but honestly, congrats on the Midori. She looks really awesome. And plus attack is, of course, the grand prize there. Alright, let's see. Who else wants me to rate their units? Let's take a look. Alright, Jack Copter, he asked me first, so I want to make sure we get him done. Alright, he sent my Heath. We'll see who the Heath is. He said I may have to refresh to see who it is. Alright, we've got some more dudes, so let's accept everybody. Oh, we can't. Unfortunately, we've already filled up on friends already. So I'll have to take a look at that in a second, but I'm guessing as soon as we see a Heath, it's going to be Jack Dopters. So we'll go ahead and give him the unit review, since he asked first. Alright, if I can find his Heath. Heath is actually pretty cool, man. He's got a lot of res. Okay, I'm guessing this is it. Makore, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, no. Makore is Zian Rodriguez. Okay, so which one is Jack Dopters? Where is your Heath, buddy? I don't see any other Heaths. It was just that one. Alright, let me refresh the friends list, I guess. Maybe that's going to help. Alright, Rusty Ride-On, Midori Strong. Yeah, she really is. Midori's so good. I haven't even used mine yet, the one that I free pulled. I'm going to probably do a showcase video of her later. So look forward to that. Okay, I'm really not seeing any other Heaths except that one. Yeah, from Makore, who was Zian Rodriguez. I'm trying to help out Jack Dopter here, but I can't find his Heath. Unless I didn't accept his friend request yet. Nah, I'm not seeing any Heaths at all. Okay, so... Alright, sorry Jack Dopter, we'll have to... No, my name is Jacob, okay. Alright, let me see where Jacob is, and then we'll check out what his Heath has got. Alright, where is Jacob at? I may have to do another cleaning of my friends list and delete some other people so we can make more room. Yeah, it doesn't look like I've added Jacob yet, so he's got to be on here. Okay, so he has Navarre set up, but he wants me to rate his Heath, so I'm going to have to add him first. So we're going to have to delete somebody real quick. Alright, I guess, let's delete Raisin since we just looked at his unit. Really awesome Midori, by the way, so congrats. And let's quickly add Jacob. And let's take a look at this guy's Heath. Alright, I think he's going to end up on the very end here. No, okay, so much for that theory. I thought for some reason that they would add to your friends list in the order that you added them. But I guess that's not how it works. Okay, so he still has Navarre. You know what, let's go into rival domains and let's reset from there. Yeah, okay, so we can easily do a friends list, whatchamacallit, over here. Yeah, so update friends right there, and we should find his Heath now. All right, bear with me, guys. I know this is taking a while, but I do want to help the boy out. All right, where is Jacob again? Is he on the second page or the first page? All right, man, it's such a chore looking through this. All right, here we go. Finally, we found Heath. Okay, +6 Heath with the Dragon Flowers, of course. Guilt Fork Plus, nice weapon. That means he sacrificed a Bunny Narshan for that. Plus Res Refine, seems fine by me. Fortress Defense and Res. Look at this man's Res. He's got 40 Res and 44 Defense. That's so good. Like, you set this boy up with a bunch of Ward Flyers, and he is going to be taking nothing, man. They are not going to be able to hurt him. Quick Repost, of course, that's probably his best option for the B slot. Defense and Res Oath, also very nice for raising his defenses, and Brazen Attack and Res. Yeah, this is the thing that I like about Heath so much. He's one of the few flying lance units that has high defense and then high res as well. And his res isn't really high, it's just 27, but it's way better than the other ones like Trevant and all those other lance flyers that have no res at all. So actually, you know, I'm thinking maybe you could run Distant Counter on this guy at this point, because he's got so much res, and then you'd have to run Io's Shield as the Sacred Seal and then give him Distant Counter, but if you're surrounding him with a bunch of units that have Ward Flyers, he's going to be really good. Yeah, so that is one thing to consider, but obviously Fortress Defense and Res is very good as well. Guilt Fork is really good too, so I mean, if he's only fighting melee opponents, he's just going to body them all. They're not going to be able to hurt him. Yeah, so this is a really good Heath build. Let's just take a look at what mine is. Mine is a little different. I haven't used Heath since the bonus season where I was using him for Arena. But of course, Heath is the guy that ended up eating my poor Annette, who I was very proud of. So, I mean, in spirit, Heath has the soul of Annette within him. Okay, so this was my build, and I was using it, of course, in Arena, so Slaying Spear is very good there. We got the Rally Plus from Annette, Aether for healing. This is a really bad A-slot passive, by the way, attack and defense push, but it scored 240, and it's his default, so I just kept it. And Escape Route, that's also his default, but it's not too bad. He can use it to warp, so pretty good. And a budget C skill for scoring, so, I mean, I haven't really done much with my Heath, but I did need him to score in that Arena season, so that's how I built him. Alright, let's actually take a look at some more units. It looks like you guys are super into the unit reviews. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Oh, Johnny Sama wants to know the friend code. So let me just show my friend code one more time. So 765-809-4067. So go ahead and send me a friend request, and we're doing unit reviews at the moment. We're going to hop back into Arena Assault in a second, but I mean, you guys are totally into this unit review thing. All right, Carlos Fernandez, take a look at me. Super Lissa Uwu. Okay. All right, let's see if we can find him. All right, where is Super Lissa? I approve that name, by the way. I like Lissa. She's such a prankster in Awakening. Like, I can dig with that. The prankster lifestyle is the fun lifestyle, of course. Also, Lissa eats bears, so beware of Lissa. Alright, here we go. Okay, wow. +1 on the Christmas Lissa. Love to see that. Okay, he's got Hack-a-Lantern from a Halloween Dorcas. Swap, Aether, Distant Counter, Bold Fighter, and then double ploys. Okay, yeah, this looks like a pretty solid build. I mean, these ploy skills have kind of been a little power crept at this point, but considering how good this unit's res is, that's still going to work out just fine. She has 50 HP. I was wondering if you could run Panic Ploy, but 50 HP may not be the best. But still, though, plus attack and Bold Fighter. Distant Counter with such nice defenses. Hack-a-Lantern's going to inflict guard. So this looks like a really solid Lissa build, and always +1s for the awesome Christmas Lissa. Love to see that. Alright, art by James Butler. username is James, and I sent a Summer Corrin. Yes, absolutely, Summer Corrin is an underrated unit. I use her all the time, like literally all the time on my flying teams. I gave her the blue blades home so she can just kick ass real easy. Okay, we are looking for, what was the name again? James. Okay, I think I saw James on the second page. Yeah, right here. Okay. So we've got a +4 Summer Corrin. We got the Blue Blades Home, Glimmer, Life and Death 3, Desperation, Swift Sparrow, and Fortify Flowers. Yeah, this is more or less the exact same build that I run. Instead of Life and Death, I have Fury 3 on her, so she can take a little more chip damage and activate Desperation some easier times. But Life and Death is very good as well. And even though she's not taking chip damage from Life and Death, it's lowering her defenses. So if the enemies hit her, she's going to be low enough to start using Desperation. So really good stuff. Actually, you know, if you're really going to use Desperation, you may want to go with Brazen Attack and Speed instead of Swift Sparrow. Because you will end up low on HP, and then it's just +7 Attack and Speed at that point. But overall, really nice unit, really good build. Okay, Alfred said he sent a Ross. Name is Ballo. Okay, let's see if I can find that. Alright, here we go. Okay, +8 Ross, that's awesome. Plus speed as the Ivies. We got the Brave Axe, Reposition, Gale Force, Attack and Speed push 4, Wrath, Attack Smoke, and Brazen Attack and Speed. Okay, that's a really good Ross build. We're obviously shooting for the player phase on this one. I don't think Wrath actually works with Gale Force because Gale Force activates outside of combat. So even though Gale Force doesn't deal any damage, like sometimes you can use specials like that with Wrath and it'll still give you the +10. Like, for example, with Soul and Noontime, you can still get +10 damage with Wrath from that. But Gale Force actually activates outside of combat, so I don't think Wrath is able to give you +10 from that. But, I mean, still, when you get low on HP, you can just run around the map and slow charge your Gale Force that way. I think I would probably go with, instead of Brave Axe, maybe go for the Slaying Axe, so you can get Gale Force down to a 4-hit cooldown. And probably maybe Heavy Blade or Flashing Blade as the seal. Probably Heavy Blade since he's got way more attack. And for plus speed, I mean, if you're going to use the Brave Axe, of course plus speed is going to be good, but I think maybe plus attack would be a little better if you're going to go for the player phase with him. So maybe you haven't pulled plus attack yet and you just went with plus speed since that was the best thing you had. I, of course, have not even pulled a plus attack Ross myself. So, I mean, maybe in the future if you get plus attack you can change that. But overall, really good unit. Ross is awesome. So I would say, yeah, maybe go for the Slaying Axe and maybe change Wrath as well. It depends on what you want to do with that. And the Sacred Seal. If you're going to go with the Slaying Axe, then probably go for Heavy Blade as the seal. And he's just going to ramp into Gale Force pretty much as quickly as he does with this build. So pretty good stuff there. Okay, Alfred says it's for the +1 cooldown. Yes, so that's what I thought with the Ross. Like, when you have Wrath and you're low on HP, it's going to keep on charging your special. So it's a nice way to freely charge your Gale Force. So that is an option. All right, we got Jackson saying, I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name, buddy. Sorry about that. In-game name is Welsh Cake. Okay. I believe I saw that on the first page. Let's see here. All right, Welsh Cake, where are you at? All right, I'm not seeing Welsh Cake on the first page. Hopefully we have it in... All right, here we go. Okay. Oh, man. Bro, I am so jelly right now. This man has a +10 Winter Sothis. She's like the best unit in the game almost. I almost want to say that. Like, well, there's Brave Ike. It's very debatable who the best unit in the game is right now, but Sothis is definitely up there. Like, top 3 at the very least. +10 and pretty much the base kit. Like, what do you even want to change on her base kit? She's so powerful. Yeah, I mean, thanks so much for making me jelly about that, bro. Really awesome Sothis, though. All right, we're going to do just one more unit review, and then we're going to hop back into Arena Assaults. And after I finish my run, we'll come back and we'll probably do some more of these unit reviews since you guys like them. All right, so Johnny Sama, yeah, we did that already. I think he said he was Jonathan. All right, let's do Anderson's. So Nanoha61 is his in-game name. All right, let's see if he's on the unaccepted friends first. I'm just going to hop out real quick, hop back in. Okay, I don't see him over there. So if we don't see Nanoha61, then we'll try one other person. All right, let's see here. I don't see Nanoha61. I feel like I saw it, though, when we were... Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is a good unit. Picnic Flora. Okay, so +3 merges, plus attack, of course. She has the super boon in attack, I believe. Her weapon is so nasty in Aether raids. Like, she is one of the hardest units to deal with, especially when it's Anima season and you can pair her up with Duma, because she has Armor March to allow Duma to move 2 spaces. And then she has a 2-range weapon with effective against beasts. Like, come on, man. She's really powerful. Bold fighter as well. Fortress defense and res. I don't know if I would use that on her. Maybe go for, let's say, like a player phase, something like Death Blow, or... She doesn't need Sparrow because she has bold fighter. So maybe Death Blow 3 or Death Blow 4. But if you are running her on a defense team and then it's like a really defensive setup and you've got a bunch of defense units, then I could totally see Fortress defense and res being good. Just keep in mind, though, that since she's not able to counterattack, if the foes are attacking her from close range, then it's not going to be too hard to pick her off. Like, there's a bunch of melee units that have effective against armors, so you may want to be a little careful about that. But if you're running her for player phase and you're not running her on a defense team, then probably go for Death Blow 3 or Death Blow 4 if you can get it. And also in the Sacred Seal, you may want to go for the Death Blow Sacred Seal that we just got. But Defense and Resbond does give me a bit of a hunch that this is a defense team set up for Flora. So if that's the case, then this looks perfectly fine for the most part. Of course, she can ramp right into Iceberg with Bold Fighter, which is also real good. So pretty cool unit. Always like to see the seasonal units with high merges and good Ivies. Alright, so for now, that's just about going to be it for the unit reviews. We're going to come back and do some more, but I really have to get my chores out of the way, so we're going to go back into Arena Assault now and get this run done. Okay, we don't want to fight 754. We want to go for like 758 or higher. And just as you ask, you shall receive. Okay, Legendary Alm. We're definitely going to try to bait him first with Ike so we can move in and get the initiate and kill. And then the rest are just a bunch of armored units, so they're real easy to deal with. No problems there. I'm going to rally defense on Ike so we take less damage from this Legendary Alm here. Alright, so forgive me to all the people that sent me friend requests and we didn't get to your units. We are going to come back and do some more of those in a minute. But let's just get this Arena Assault run out of the way. Alright, so Ike and Surge is ganging up on this Alm here. And then Effie is going to attack either one of these guys. It doesn't matter because we have color advantage on her either way. And she was actually able to panic Surger, but that's not a big deal. Okay, Anderson, I use her as a tank, but I want to use her with close counter or close foil to patch her defense. Yeah, I would probably, in the case of Picnic Flora, I would say go for close counter. because you may end up having to fight some dragon units with her, and of course the one downside to close foil is that close foil is not able to counterattack against dragon units. So you may want to go for, instead of close foil, close counter on that one. But, I mean, close foil is still pretty good on a majority of other units. It really just depends on who the unit is. Like, for Picnic Flora, she is a armored unit, so she's got a lot of defense and res. So I do think it's worthwhile to have her ready to face dragon types if she needs to. Alright, we're getting the body on this Tiki with Sir. We're going to get Gale Force and put him over there. I feel like we could probably bait this Myrrh with Kata, but, I mean, I don't want to risk it. Myrrh, of course, gets a free second attack if she has more defense. And she totally has more defense than Kata. Yeah, but it looks like we actually would have survived, though, because Kata's got so much res. But whatever, we're just going to go for the one shot with Tiki here. Alright, I've got 1,000 orbs at the moment, saved for Summer Corrin, but with the way Faye treats me with luck, I'm probably not going to plus 10 her. You and me both, brother. Like, you guys all saw the summons that I did earlier today. Low-key, we kind of got shafted bad. All we got was a 5-star Forest, and then the 2 free pulls with Deidre and also Midori. But to go 135 orbs on a banner and only get 1 5-star is real depressing. Especially when that 5-star is the only one that is a demote. So, I mean, that's just a typical day in the office for sad old Tacho there. But that type of thing just happens to me way too often. Alright, a bunch of dragon units on this team. So, we can probably just use the exact same team I've been using here with Naga to give us effective against dragons on these guys. Yeah, we're just going to go for that. And, of course, flying units are real nice on this particular map. Okay, so for this legendary Tiki, do I have... Yup, okay, we got Wings of Mercy on the Lil Azura, so we can just jump her over to Hinoka after this attack. Alright, no trouble there. And let's go for the KO. And for these two, okay, so Myrrh is the one that has Armor March, and then Idun doesn't have anything, so I think I'm going to go for the KO on Idun with Altina on the next turn. Alright, they actually switched places there, so... Okay, let's see here. I can't even finish off Idun on... Oh, well, Naga can. Yeah, and the one who has Armor March is Myrrh. So, oh, that's actually not good for us. Well, we can do this. I'm going to attack Idun. We're going to finish her off with Naga. And then I should be able to just reposition her out of the way. Naga's dragon does not look stronger than Idun's dragon. Idun's dragon looks like it would just destroy Naga any day of the week. But, I mean, Naga is sort of like a god, I guess. She's pretty strong. Not as strong as Lilith, apparently, but Naga's pretty strong. And what's the deal with Midori, man? She's got a 41 attack stat with a super boon in attack. Like, come on, Midori is stronger than most of the muscle men in the game. Like, who's got big muscles? Ogma? Like, Ogma, that dude is on some real juice right there. And he's still not as strong as Midori, who is a little girl. That's really got to kill a man's self-esteem. When you go to the gym, you're juicing, you're doing everything, and a little girl has got bigger biceps to flex on you than you've got. Yeah, that's pretty depressing. Idun's dragon bullies Naga for lunch money. Yeah, of course she does. Idun's dragon is one of the most unique looking ones if you've ever played Fire Emblem 6. Like, the sprite in that game is so weird looking, but it's also cool at the same time. It's hard to explain it. Fire Emblem 6 was just like the game where they got really inventive with the dragons, because of course Fa is also from Fire Emblem 6, and she's the fluffy little chicken dragon. Okay, so this guy's got some armored units, and then Eliwood and Lyn can move pretty well, so Armor March on Myr, and then Hone Attack 4 on Ephraim. Alright, let's see if we've got a good team to deal with this. I think the Micaiah team should be good, the red one, because we can get effective against cavalry on Eliwood. We have color advantage on Lyn, and then, like, Micaiah just bodies everybody. Micaiah is so good. All three of the Micaiahs, I love them so much. That effective damage is just so good in this game. I'm actually going to leave the walls up. We're only going to take the top paths so we can really focus on who we're going to be attacking here. And I put Thrasyr on the top row so she could have Eliwood start coming after her. Okay, we can finish off Lyn right now with Alm. We're going to do that. It is, of course, Earth season, so Alm is going to be real important for my Allegiance battle run this week. Okay, and then for this guy, I'm just going to move Thrasyr up and move Micaiah over there. And let's dance on Alm, and let's put him over there for now. Okay, Ephraim moved up, and then Eliwood went ahead and rallied on him. I didn't think it was going to go down that way, but, I mean, sure. Why not? We're also pretty safe here. I mean, I can have Alm finish off this Ephraim, and then because we have the forest tile, and there's also a wall right there, we're pretty much safe. Yeah, so this is why cavalry units aren't really the best in arena assaults all the time, because they get roadblocked so badly here. And we can move Thrasyr over there, and we're going to end the turn that way. Alright, so Myr's is going to break the wall, and... Alright, who's going to finish her off? Definitely not Thrasyr. We're probably going to need Micaiah for both of these units here. But I'm going to want to go after Eliwood first, because he is giving Myr bonus doubler, which is making her a real menace. Alright, so this way we should be able to attack this Eliwood. Alright, we're still having trouble getting to the Eliwood, but we can actually get the one shot on Myr. And Eliwood's not going to be able to reach us, so we're good to go. Yeah, Micaiah, if you have any of the Micaiahs, they're basically a complete solo in Arena Assault. She can just kill all of the opponents. She's so good. Effective against armors is just like the best thing in the world. Okay, good girl Micaiah, getting all the KOs for us. Okay, next fight. Okay, we're fighting a Black Knight. Low-key, I kind of just want to throw Ike on the team so we can have Ike versus Zelgius. But, let me see. Actually, I do have Resplendent Ike. Yeah, you know, hold on. I think I have him on a team. Yeah, we do. Okay, we actually have Ike on a team. So, I don't even care if this team is going to be able to win or not. I just want to see Ike fight Zelgius here. Just for the... Of course, the classicness that's going to happen when that happens. Alright. I didn't even check who had Armor March or who had Panic Ploy or what. We're just going in. You probably don't want to play that way, but, I mean, what can I say, guys? I like to just go balls to the walls sometimes. Okay, this Tiki here, we can't finish with Micaiah. And... Okay, both of these guys have Armor March. Tiki does not. As soon as Tiki gets off the defense tile, we'll be able to finish her with Micaiah. So let's just move everyone down. Who has Panic Ploy here? Okay, it's Ephraim. Alright, not a big deal. Yeah, no one's really getting buffed on this turn, I don't think, so... Panic Ploy doesn't really matter. And, okay, well... I was hoping Tiki would be off the defense tile, but I was hoping she'd be over there. And we would just be able to finish her with Micaiah. Okay, but anyways, both of these units have Armor March. We could either go for the KO on Ephraim or Zelgius first. Let's see here. I guess we'll go after Ephraim. Yeah. And let's just leave Nino over there. Alright, so Ephraim is panicking us, but I don't think that's too big of a problem. And Ike, of course, is just going to slaughter this Ephraim here. Alright, we got to be a little wary of Alm. I'm going to need Micaiah to take care of business and get the KO on that Alm. So we should be okay if we set the units up like this. Man, I hate when they just stand around and they just keep rallying on each other. Oh, man. Well, we could get the KO on Zelgius with Micaiah right now, but I wanted Ike to do it. Yeah, and we can't bait Zelgius either because he's going to be able to attack with Alm as well. God damn it, Alm. Why do you have to be so annoying? Alright. Hopefully, Alm is going to stop rallying and he's going to move in to attack Nino. Yup. Okay, so finally we were able to get this guy to move. And Micaiah can't even get the one-shot on him. So we're going to need Ike to get over there and attack him. Okay, I do have reposition. Okay. So we'll reposition Ike. We'll get the first attack. And then Micaiah will finish this guy off. And we're about to have Ike versus the Black Knight. Alright, we got Dan Nightwalker in the chat. Tacho, do you do unit reviews? Absolutely, my boy. We just did some right before you showed up. So we are going to go back to doing some unit reviews as soon as I finish up here with my Arena Assault run. So if you're looking forward to that, then just stick around and we'll get to it. Alright, Ike versus Zelgius. He does have the defense tile, but we're about to get Aether and get the classic KO there. Awesome stuff. Always love to see that. And let's go ahead and finish off Tiki and move on to the next fight now. Kind of weird seeing Armor Smasher on Ike. Well, here's a fun fact. In Radiant Dawn, if you equip the hammer on Ike, he actually does a better job against Zelgius in their solo fight than he does with Ragnall. Like, his hit chance is only going to be about 56 or so, but he pretty much one-shots Zelgius if you give him the hammer in that fight. So that's actually what I usually tend to do just to make the fight go a little easier. If you try to beat him with Ragnall, you only do like 9 damage a hit, so it takes a while. So that is one cheap way you can beat the Black Knight in Radiant Dawn. Pretty funny stuff. Okay, so this team here is pretty easy map. And then he's got, oh, wow, he's got double distant guard on his Alm. Okay, and then none of these armored units have armor march. So as long as we can deal with Alm and Julia, we should be good. And I should have some good units for that. So Alm and Julia, I guess, yeah, this is probably the way to go. So Camilla. And then to deal with Idun and Fa, I'm pretty sure Summer Tiki can beat Fa. Idun, on the other hand, may take a couple of turns for us to wear her down a bit. Camilla should be able to deal some good damage, though. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to hurt her. Her weapon does do -6 attack on me, though, so that does suck. Yeah, actually, hold on. We may need some more firepower to take down this Idun. Alright, so here's another option, but the problem here is that Lilina can't actually beat Julia even if Hector hits him with the duo skill. So that's also out of the question. And this team here, Micaiah, well, alright, Est is going to be fine against Idun. Fina should be fine against Fa, and then for Alm, we can just get him with Elincia or Micaiah. But then Julia, I mean, Julia is such a threat. Like, it's so hard to beat her. But I think we should be fine. We've got Elincia, we've got Est. Yeah, so hopefully I'm not making any mistakes, but, I mean, famous last words, right, guys? Alright, let's just break a couple of those tiles and hope that they come to us in a way we can get them. Alright, we got Santa Prize in the chat. What's up, my boy? Hi, Tacho. Do you think I should merge my Altina once or have 2 Altinas? Let's see. Well, if you have another Astra hero, like if you've got Naga, then I would go for the merge. If you do not have Mog, or if you don't have Naga, then probably keep both of them. Because, I mean, it's just going to help you raise your score, and it's going to be real nice for Aether raids if you've got 2 copies of her. Alright, is the mute... Oh, hold on a second. What happened to the music? Alright, I think the playlist actually ended. So we've been going for a while without music, and you guys didn't let me know. Alright, let's play the music again. Of course, we want that awesome Castlevania music. And hopefully it starts up. I mean, it looks like it's taking a while to start up here. Alright, well, while the music is loading up, let's see here. Okay, Alicia can't even beat this Julia here. Okay, we're going to have to wait another turn as well. Wow. Yeah, okay, so we're going to have to give it one more turn before we can move in on this Alm and Julia. But after that, we should be okay. Yeah, so now S can attack, and S should fare a lot better. How much does Micaiah do? 15. Wow. Look at that, man. We have color advantage, and we barely survive. And this is Micaiah, mind you, a really high-res unit that has attack and res bond 4, and we're still almost losing to Julia. That is insane. Alright, but let's go ahead and get the attack with S first. And we'll go in with Alicia right after. Okay, so music has been restored. Let me know if the music volume is fine or if I should lower it. Alright, Silas tried to tell me about the music, but there's so many comments, it's hard to keep up with everybody right now. Alright, so who should we have get the KO on this Alm? Either of these units should be fine, and yeah, let's go ahead and have S do it so we can show off the brave attack that she gets with her weapon refine. Really awesome stuff there. And for these other two, we're pretty much just going to body them. S is... Wow, we don't even need the double attack. We can just do it in one shot. So, great stuff there. Oh, I don't have Naga, understand. Alright. Santa Prize, we helped them out there. Yeah, so the only time you want to merge your mythic heroes is if you don't have the other one. Like, let's say you've got Peony... Well, I mean, this is a bad example because both Peony and Air were free. But when it comes to the Astra ones, Naga and also Altina were... You had to summon to get them, basically. And we did get one free copy of Altina. So if you didn't have Naga, I would say any copies of Altina you get after the first free one you should hold on to. So you at least have 2 copies of her, and then after that, go for the merges. Okay, so here's the next team. Pretty basic team. He does have Azura for dancing, but not a big deal. Okay, we can actually use the... For this one, we could actually use the Lilina team here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the Lilina team. Lilina is still really awesome. And we, of course, have Hector for the duo skill, so we can cause some more damage to these guys. Okay. Alright, Legendary Julia can run rampant if you get caught with a good counter. Yeah, Legendary Julia is real annoying. Alright, I'm going to reposition Ninian over there so we can attack Myrrh twice. I'm going to go for the duo skill at this point so we can lower HP here. And we're going to go ahead and finish off this Myrrh right now. I've got Heavy Blade and I've got Special Spiral on my Lilina. So once we start activating specials, Lilina is basically just going to be Ophelia for the most part. So we're going to have an easy go of it after that. Oh, I didn't even check if he had Armor March on either of these two, but luckily he doesn't. I mean, typically most people go for their unique C-slot passives. But Armor March can be run on either of those two, and it doesn't hurt your score. So if you just want to go for the movement, then you could always swap out either Surtur's Menace or With Everyone. Alright, look at Lilina right there. Good girl, Lilina. Taking care of that blue unit. I see you. Floating Garden is God tier. Hell yeah, man. Aria of Sorrow. I love that game so much. Aria of Sorrow. Like, probably the game that got me into Fire Emblem the most, to be honest. Okay, wow. I think I goofed up there. We're gonna get hit twice by this Azura, and yeah, Lilina does have color advantage, but wow, I totally jumped the gun there. And I don't have an item to help us out either. Okay. I mean, hopefully Lilina can take 2 hits. I'm not too hopeful about that. She only has 19 defense, so I do think we actually blew it here. Or I'm the one who blew it because I'm the one playing. If only I had swap on Hector, but I run this guy in Aether raids, so it's better to have armored boots on him. Yeah, I totally blew it. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, man. I'm paying too much attention to the chat now. Alright, so we gotta go in and do another run. Oh, man, that sucks. We were almost to the end, too. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly speed through this. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm just gonna completely focus here and just get the wins. Yeah, Jim Derringer, she dead, yeah. Poor Lilina. After I congratulated her and everything, like, she was doing such a good job and then I had to blow it. That's what happens when you have a bad tactician. If Fire Emblem was real, my ass would be fired for that one. Okay, we have Armored March on Idun and Fa, or Faye. And then Alm and Julia over there. Okay, let's see here. Alm actually does not have null follow-up, so we can beat him with my bold fighter units. To bait this Idun, I guess, well, there's not really a way to bait Idun without getting hit by Faye. Alright, we may actually have to give this another turn. I'm going to put Ike over there so we can... Oh, wow, look at this guy with Spendthrift Bow on Faye. Come on, already, man. Give me a break. That thing just came out. I don't want to have to deal with it already. Alright, Bold Fighter and Ruptured Sky. Obviously, Bold Fighter, Vengeful Fighter, Special Fighter, all of those skills are easy ways to get around the downside of Spendthrift Bow that raises your special costs. Wow, we can't even kill Faye? Oh my god. That, my friends, is just the power of Spendthrift Bow. Look at that. We can't even finish off this Faye. And then we're not going to do enough damage there. And also, he's got Alm and Julia ready to just go at me. Alright, this is really not looking good. I'm not even sure if we have a move here. I think we just lose, actually. Yeah, because there's just nothing I can do to kill this Faye on this one turn. And there's no way to get Kata out of the way either. The only thing that I can think to do is just Guidance Psych over there, put Kata over there, and then we can try to bait Faye with Surtur, but she's going to be on the defense tile. Alright, well, this is the best I can do. I mean, this guy had a pretty badass team, so there's not much to say. Yeah, look at that. He's going to kill Surtur with Faye. That Spendthrift Bow is so insane. Plus 7 attack, like, come on. It basically gives you Death Blow, and then it gives you the Guard Bow effect as well. It's just so overpowered. I can't believe they made that weapon so good. That Faye should be illegal. Absolutely. Absolutely. Alright, 756. Well, I guess we'll go for this. At this point, I don't care about score. I just want to finish the run at this point, so we can get back to the unit reviews. This is why I don't bother with Arena Assault. Rank 50k is bliss. Yeah, I mean, not always. I mean, sometimes it can be a chore, but most of the times it's fine. We're just getting real unlucky right now. Or not really unlucky, I'm just playing like a total scrub. So it's my fault, but most of the times it's not this bad. I just have to play a lot better. Okay, so Lin's over there. We're going to bait with Surtur. Might as well go ahead and get the rally as well while we're at it. Finish off this Brave Lucina. Or not Brave Lucina, the Legendary Lucina. None of these guys have armored boots, so we're good. I'm going to put Kato over there and end the turn like that. Okay, so Surtur versus Lin, we should be okay here. And also we're going to get Gale Force on the next turn. So pretty good stuff. And Kato should be okay against this Surtur here. Well, maybe not if he's on a defense tile, but whatever. We'll just get the KO on Lin, move this guy down. It's going to be real easy if we abuse Sin Mara for this one. So we're going to take our time with this fight. Okay, so let's see here. Pretty much just move everybody down one space, and then he's probably going to move on there. So, or if he moves there, we're going to be real lucky, but I don't think he will. And then he's also going to attack my own Surtur if I put my Surtur there. So I'm just going to end the turn, just get him off the defense tile. Yeah, so now things look a little better. Yeah, we should be okay. If I attack first with Kata, he's at 27, and then Tiki is doing 13 times 2. Ike is doing 10. Alright, well, let's say we rally attack and speed on Kata. How much would she do then? Probably still not enough. Oh, man. Okay. So we really have to take our time with this one. Alright, there's no way he's killing Ike. I'm just going to put Ike over there. Let's move Surtur down 1. Put Kato over there. And we're going to end the turn like that. Probably should have put Tiki there instead of Kata so we don't lose HP on Kata. Kata is so important in this fight. We need her to take care of both of these armored units. Alright, but we are going to get Aether from Ike, so that's going to deal some good damage to this Surtur. Alright, now he's below half, so he can't wary fighter my Kata, but like I said, we took a little too much HP's worth of damage there, so now we are actually in a little bit of trouble here. Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to pull back. Man, this is not going so well. We're having a pretty tough run this time around. Normally it's not this hard, but I guess all the good players have come out of the windworks here. Alright, finally we can KO this Surtur. And then for Sothis, we're just going to take our time pretty much. I'm going to get her with Sinmara a couple times until we can KO her. Probably one Sinmara hit should be good enough. Yep, okay. Alright, so first fight, that was a chore, but we got it done. It's always the first fight that's the hardest because you got to use your high-scoring team. But after that, when you can use pretty much whatever units you want, you're going to have a much easier time. Okay, so this map here, he's got Armor March on absolutely nobody, so we can use a weak team for this one. Alright, what is my weakest team, actually? Probably this one. Well, I mean, we're still going to have an easy time because Camilla's going to just be able to walk circles around these guys. So let's go with this team. And we do have effective against dragons on Idun with my Summer Tiki, in case we need to do that. Probably not, though. He doesn't even have distant counter on Idun, so Hinoka is going to be able to put in some work as well. Okay. So this is really why you want to have Armor March on all your armored teams. Only being able to move one space is just not good. Yeah, look at that. We can almost get the one round with Hinoka. Oh, wow. Camilla's doing a ton of damage there. Camilla's so good. I love using this Camilla. Alright, Pokey Gold Mine in the chat. What's up? This season was pretty easy for me. Though in Arena Assault, I encountered a pretty disgusting Leaf with Death Blow 4 plus 3, Lull Attack and Defense, and Rouse Attack and Defense. Yeah, that does not sound like a fun time. Legendary Leaf is real annoying to deal with. Alright, we're going to just get the reposition there and finish off this Idun. And for the other units, we can take our time with them. It's not going to take too long. I'm just going to heal up Camilla so we can keep on using our attack and speed push. And if he wants to just stand around and use rallies all day, that's fine with me. Alright, we can attack Surtur for free, so we're going to go for that. And then we can just reposition out of the way. And this is why you always want to have distant counter on Surtur if you have access to it. Like, having units that only move one space and then they don't even have distant counter, it's just way too easy to pick them off with your other units. So, definitely, if you can, try to run distant counter. Surtur without a seal. Big brain strats. Yeah, he probably just forgot. I fought some pretty crazy Surturs. I fought a Surtur that had Obstruct as the Sacred Seal. And, I mean, you would think that would be kind of cool, but it actually did absolutely nothing. So, I'm not sure what he was thinking with Obstruct on Surtur there, but pretty cool stuff, I guess. Alright, we're really stealing the show with this Hinoka here. Getting all the KOs. Once again, showing off how good effective against armor is. And from this point, I mean, we should be fine with Tiki and Camilla against these other two. We might even be able to beat Hector with Tiki straight up. Nope. Oh. Man, I guess that is the difference between a plus 10 and a plus 0. Yeah, so... Alright, she does 25 to him, though. Yeah, so we can actually take care of Surtur right now. So let's go ahead and get rid of him. And I'm just going to reposition Tiki out of the way, and we'll get the finish on this Hector next. And that'll wrap us up for this fight. Okay. Alright, Ninjata Nacho. Obstruct Surtur, new meta. Yeah, that is a pretty cool build, I guess, if you can set up Obstruct in an Aether Raids build. I haven't really messed around with Obstruct too much in that mode, but it can be very good. Especially on a unit like Salif that is really hard to kill. So, Obstruct could be pretty clutch if you figure out a way to use it. That's just way too much thinking for me, though. I like to just run and gun pretty much. Okay. So, for this team, we're going to need someone to take care of Alm, and then we're good. And for Alm, he's got 45 speed, so... Honestly, I could just beat him with my own Alm. So, this team looks fine. Alright, we got Caliber in the chat. What's up? Tocho, what unit, or should I say units, have you interested the most time into? I think you mean invested. Definitely all of the Ikes. Brave Ike, regular OG Ike, who now has the Resplendent bonus. Like, pretty much any Ike I invest in. I even summoned on the Valentine's Ike. I pulled 2 copies of him, and I was real lucky that I got plus attack and plus speed. So, I was basically free to choose whatever IVs I wanted when it comes to that guy. So, I was real happy about that. Alright, we're going to get the quick finish on this Alm here. With my own Alm. So, Alm is killing himself. I'm sure Faye would have something to say about that. And for this race, if we can finish off racing, actually, we'll be really in a good spot. But... I don't know if Thrasir can beat Racing. He's got a lot of speed. Yeah, so worst case scenario is that one of these units jumps in front and gets danced, and then they still can't attack me. So we are fine, honestly. Yeah, we're pretty much fine. I don't think anything can go wrong here. Just to be safe, I'll reposition and pull back a little bit, but we should be good. Yeah, now Thrasir is about to have a tiki lunch. All right, we got SL Name in the chat. Would you recommend merging a +10 racing with dual flying as an A slot for arena? Absolutely. Anytime you can get a high scoring flying, or anytime you can get a high scoring unit for arena that has access to a dual skill and dancing, like dancing is so good in arena. It's just so helpful to have that extra utility, so I would totally go for it. And racing is, of course, an awesome unit. One of the best +10 projects you can go for. So, totally a good idea. Alright, and we're just going to finish off this Hector here with Thrasir and move on to the next fight. So far so good. We're having a bit of an easier time on this run than last time around, but we haven't really faced any crazy teams just yet. Hopefully we don't fight that crazy Valentine Faye again. Alright, this time we've got Eliwood. It's the day 1 Eliwood. Oh, no, it's not. It's actually legendary Eliwood. It's hard to tell sometimes because they have almost the exact same sprite. Alright, we've got also legendary Lyn. We've got Halloween Myrrh and not Valentine. We got Winter Ephraim, my bad. Okay. So as long as we beat Lyn and Eliwood, we should be fine. I think we fought this team before, didn't we? Yeah, we fought this team on the last run. So, what was the team I used for that one? I think it was the Micaiah team. Yeah, it was actually this team that we just used, so I can't use that same team again. I guess we'll just go for this. Or, hold on, let's see here. So, Lyn we can beat with Elincia, of course. He does have Armor March, though, so maybe let's use something a little faster. Yeah, this team is probably going to have an easy go. Yeah, I think this team is the way to go. Okay. So, Lilina should be good against all of these units. I'm just going to real quick, we're going to hit them with the duo skills so we can get some easier KOs here. And let's go ahead and dance over there. I'm going to try to break all of these tiles so we don't have anything in the way. Music stopped again. Oh man, what's going on with music? Why does it keep on crashing? Alright, let's see here. Let's actually play some Rondo of Blood music this time. Alright, so there we go. Let me know in the chat if the music came on and if it's working. Okay, so for Eliwood, man, that 3-range movement is really hurting us here. We're going to have to bait from the left side. Alright, Caliber, how do you counteract Thrasir's debuff that she applies on your units? I want to use Thrasir, I just need to know how. Okay, so the debuff that she applies to your units is actually not really that big of a deal in most cases. Well, I mean, it's hard to say. For the I mean, she only uses the debuff when she initiates combat, so it's not the hardest thing in the world to just move the units out of the way and then either have a dancer to pretty much negate the debuffs, or what you can actually do is use a unit that negates their own penalties. Like, we just got the refine on the horse Erica, and she can pretty much do that exactly, as long as the enemy she attacks has full HP. So that is an option if you want. And I guess there's also Idun, but Idun isn't really the easiest to get. Hell yeah, I can hear it, but it's faint. Should I raise the volume on the music, actually? I mean, we could go ahead and do that if it's faint. Let me know if the music is sounding better at this volume. I don't know if I put it up too high or put it up too low or whatever, but definitely let me know in the chat. Okay, so for this Ephraim, we can just get a bunch of attacks with Lilina pretty much. And we're going to go ahead and dance with Ninian. And we can get the finish there. And, you know, I mean, we might as well get the other kill on that Myrrh with my Halloween Hector. So we can say that the father-daughter combo actually did some work. I'm a sucker for, like, all the really cool things you can do as far as, like, the game lore is concerned. So Lilina got a KO, and then Papa Hector hops in to get his own KO there. Always love to see it. 2 Halloween units there, by the way. Halloween Myrrh versus Hector. Okay, here's another team. I think we fought this team as well. Like, we've been seeing this exact setup very often here. It's just Julia, Alm, Springy Dune, and then Tiki. I guess it is Earth season, so they're just running all the Earth heroes that they have. Okay, but for this team, what are we going to need? So the fact that Alm is all the way tucked in the back is going to be tough to attack him, especially on this map. Armor March on Idun, and then... Okay, Julia is really hard to bait, so... We probably want some flying units for this. Oh, I haven't used Altina yet? That's a good option. Yeah, because we can easily... Oh, wow. I didn't mean to actually start the fight, but I guess... Alright, so we have Altina. We're just going to have to go for it. So, as long as Altina can activate Vantage, I think we're going to be fine. Of course, the problem is, how are we going to activate Vantage in this fight? If we bait... Alright, hold on. Let's see here. We can bait Alm, and then... Can Alm actually one-shot my Altina? I do not think so. It's still a gamble, though, because, I mean, he's going to be on a defense tile if I try to bait him there. Alright, we may have to move our units over and let them keep coming to us for now. Okay. So, this looks a little better. We can actually put Altina on the defense tile this time. And Alm's got 35 defense, and we are going to have... Let's see here. Oh, you know what I can do? I can reposition, and then we can get the Link skill. And we're going to get that nice +6 attack. Yeah, we're going to go for that. And then... Oh, but now look what's happening. Altina gets +6 from her weapon, or... Not her weapon, her A slot, when she's not adjacent to anything besides dragons and beast units. So I would have to put her over there now. And then... Okay, we have 34 defense. Alm is doing 56 attack, and he's gaining 6 from sturdy impact. So Alm is basically at, let's say, 62 attack, and then this weapon here is going to reduce our defense as well. But I think on the defense tile we should be safe. And then we're getting 6 and 6, so... Altina's got 63 attack. This guy's got 35 defense. If my math is right, that should be above 49, right? Yeah, so 63 minus 35, what is that? Like 27? 20... No, not 27. 63 minus 35. That's 28. And then 28 times 2 is actually 52. Okay. Alright. You know I'm playing serious when I have to do hardcore math here. Alright, yeah. She will activate Twin Blades and she will get the KO. In my head, I was thinking like maybe for some reason he might negate my special cooldown or something, but I completely forgot that we could just get him with Twin Blades. Alright, so big ups to the chat for that. Alright, Zian Rodriguez. Hey, Tacho. Which weapon do you think is better for Gale Force Mia? Okay, Gale Force Mia. What does her own weapon do? Has she gotten a refine yet? I do not recall what Mia's refine is, or if she even got one. I feel like Mia would have gotten one. What's her weapon again? Resolute Blade? Yeah, I feel like Mia would have gotten a refine by now, but I can't really be sure. I just don't remember. All right, we're going to go after Julia next, so I'm going to get Hinoka ready to attack her. Yeah, they're just going to keep on using drawback unless I do something about this. Oh, we can we can actually go in right now, so why not? We might as well. All right, plus 10 and plus 7 true damage. So I'm guessing Mia's weapon is, what is it, a Wodao effect and then like flashing blade effect, or not flashing blade, what's the one that Nino has, the Giga Excalibur effect that raises your speed, or the red duck effect, whatever it's called, the dagger that Idun has. Hell yeah, I hear the music. Yeah, which music is actually playing? Let me double check. All right, yeah, we got Cross of Fear playing, so Silas is gonna enjoy that. Okay, I keep on pressing these bottom buttons by accident here. That's obviously not what we want to do. A misclick at this point would probably be game over. Alright, let's just wait for these units to come to me. But this Julia is going to be real annoying and just keep on using drag back. Alright, you know what? We're just going to snipe that Julia right away. Hopefully Hinoka can get the KO. I'm not entirely sure if she can, but if not, this is definitely going to be the time to use some items. Yeah, nah, okay, we can't actually get that KO. Huh. Okay. I do have some other strategies in mind, though, so let's give it one more turn, and then we're going to go in on this guy. Alright, well, one option is to go in with Altina. And we could finish off this Idun right now, but then there's no way to get out of the way after that. Man, I hate it when they have drawback and they just keep sticking together. They don't break away. But, you know, Julia, I think if we move these two down, Julia is going to go after these two, and then Idun is going to go after my green units. So I think we can separate them this way. Okay, let's just try one more time and then see if we really, like, push the units upwards, if they're going to separate. Nah, okay. Alright, they're just being real annoying here. Luckily, there's no turn limit on this, so we can take 100 turns if we need to. All I really have to do is just beat this Julia somehow, but that's easier said than done. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna have to hopefully get the finish on this Idun. I mean, I could try to bait Julia with Azura, but that's not gonna work out, I don't think. Is there a way for me to... Hold on. Let's see here. Okay, so if we do this, we still can't finish her off. I'm probably just going to have to use a special item here. So we could go with the Panic Charm, but that's not really going to help us do more damage. I think we need to use Naga's Tear for this. But I need to end the turn of one of my other units as well. And the Dancer is definitely not who we want to do that on. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, that's the bad thing about Naga's Charm, is that it's randomized, so we don't know exactly who is going to be the one to gain its... Okay. I'm going to end the turn of Altina. We're going to use Naga's Tear here. And we should be able... Wow. Are you kidding me? We still can't beat this Julia even after all that? Oh my god, what is Julia made out of? That is insane, man. Wow. Okay. I mean, the Panic Charm isn't really going to help either. She doesn't have any defense boosts right now. And the Fear Charm would work if we could attack multiple times, but... How much damage does this do? Alright, that's not enough. Okay, so we pretty much completely wasted that item because it's not even helping us. Alright, but the only thing we can do now is just go in and just go completely mental with the attacks. Hopefully we can finish off these units. This is a crazy fight, man. I can see why people struggle in Arena Assault now. This is probably the hardest run I've had to do. Okay, now we can either... We've got options here. Let's see. Okay, so... I mean, Altina... There's no way she can finish off Julia. And is there a way for me to just get everybody out of the way? Like, if I put Hinoka there, reposition, then we dance, and then we reposition again, we could actually get out of the way, I think. Right? I mean, I don't want to... Yeah, right. So, Hinoka's there, we reposition, Altina's there. I dance, and then... Oh, no. Nah, we actually can't get out of the way. Yeah, so we just have to go for it. Like, there's no other option. And Altina, you are the best. I love you so much. All of y'all in the chat that didn't want the free Altina, or probably not people in my chat, you guys are real smart. It's the random people, like, in the community that were upset about the free Altina. Come on, man. Like, how could you want a better unit than Altina? She just completely got us out of that. Like, she's so good. Altina is the best. Alright, we got Renzo in the chat. Tacho, who's your next plus 10 project? My next plus 10 project, probably Naysala, because we are going to get the freebie from the Grand Hero Battle reruns that they're doing. So I think Naysala is probably who I'm going to go for next. It's going to cost me a little less on the Heroic Grails after I get that freebie. Okay, so for Alm, Soren, Edelgard, and Ike, just a bunch of green units pretty much. So this would have been a good time to have Lilina, but we already used her. Let's see, I think this team should be okay. Well, yeah, because Elincia is going to be able to pretty much beat all of these units. We're not really going to see much help from Micaiah, though. Yeah, typically I don't want to use Micaiah in these types of situations. We've also got this Ike here. This is the awesome Ike. But he's not going to do too well against Alm in particular. Yeah, but then if I... Huh, okay. I could use Sacrifice. Like, we could get a quick bait on Soren with Ike. And then from there, I could sacrifice Ike, get low on HP, and then we can use Brash, Desperation to finish off Alm. And pretty much everyone else as well. And we still, of course, have items, so I guess let's try this. Hopefully we don't lose, because then I have to redo the run again, and by that point, we're probably just going to go back to the unit showcases. So hopefully things work out this time. Let's just start by breaking these walls, I guess. Yeah, just so there's no obstacles in the way, and then let's get Ike over there. Okay, so luckily both of these ranged units are over there. They're not causing us any trouble. And my Ike versus this one, we should be good. And we are, of course, going to be able to get the rally or get the sacrifice shenanigans to start kicking in. Alright, yeah. This legendary Ike is about to meet his maker. You don't mess with Moosepell Ike. Alright, this is... Oh, he's got Wings of Mercy on Soren, so we definitely want to KO these units right now. I was going to sacrifice on Ike so we could start activating Brash and Desperation, but we may need to attack this Edelgard with Ike. And then dance and get him out of the way. Yeah, so I'm going to go for that. Let's just start by finishing off this legendary Ike. Okay, and then we have... Wow, we can't even kill the Edelgard? Oh, man. What does this world come to when you can't beat green units with red units? Okay, that really sucks. We are on low HP, or low attack, though. So that's probably the reason why that is the case. Let's see. Okay, and then if she attacks me and I don't get the KO, then this guy is going to use Wings of Mercy, and that's not going to be good. Okay, let's say we put Ike over there for now. Okay, Nino can actually get the finish. That's very helpful. Alright. Good old Nino just doing her best. Always love it. And now we can... I mean, I want to say we can bait this Sorin with Ike now, but... like, what's possibly going to go wrong here? They have rally attack, so he's going to have 60 attack. I have 26 res. But we also have color advantage, so... we should be fine. And then we're going to get him with Aether, like... I swear to God, if this guy kills me in one attack somehow, I'm going to be real mad. I don't think he can, but... alright, there we go. But we aren't able to counterattack him, because... I forgot that I have Armor Smasher instead of Ragnall there. So we really almost just blew it. Okay, man. I gotta start paying more attention. Alright, but let's just go ahead and get the KO here, I guess. And then all we'll have left to deal with is Alm. You guys in the chat are getting a front row seat to seeing how many mistakes I actually make when I play. Alright, so here comes Alm, and then... I wanted to beat Alm with Micaiah, but we're not going to get low enough on HP. Or maybe we will, I don't know. Let's just see how much we can get there. Yeah, I don't think that's enough to activate Brash Assault and Desperation, so... whatever, it doesn't really matter. And Alm is going after Nino, but that's not who we want him to go after. Okay, at this point we should be good. Yeah, we just attack first with Ike and then get the finish with either of my ranged units. And there we go. So I think we have one fight more to go, and then we can get back to those unit reviews. Yeah, Ike for the win. And no Ragnall. Yeah, I completely forgot. Like, that's what tends to happen to me a lot. Like, I'll go into some of the modes, and let's say I'm playing Arena, and I've got Ike set up with Green Infantry Duel, and then I hop into Aether Raids, and I completely forget to switch back into Distant Counter. And then I just have a Green Infantry Duel Brave Ike in Aether Raids, and he can't even counterattack any of the units. So, I mean, stuff like that happens to me all the time. I like to run and gun, guys. I don't like to take too much time thinking over my moves and playing like a total chess master. It's just more fun to play with the YOLO style and just see what happens that way. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't, but it is way more fun when you do it like that. Okay, I think this team that I have set up should be fine here. Lucina does have future vision though, so it might be in our best interest to bait her right away. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually try to do that. Normally I would just use my preset teams, but I don't want to have to redo this run again, so... Okay, so we need Wind, Earth, Astra, and Anima. So pretty much just... let's see. If I have Myrrh, I think we can use her. What blessing do I have on Myrrh? Okay, I believe... oh, she has the light blessing. Oh, man. That would have been perfect, though, because she has Io's shield and everything. Alright, so that's not going to work out. Or, you know, I could also just put a red flyer over there, and then she's going to go after that. And we can, like, just separate these guys so they go after other units. Yeah, you know, we're going to go with the preset team anyway, even though there might have been some other options I could do. Like, I'm very sure that if I put Alincia on this tile, Lucina's going to move down. And we should be okay. And if we're not going to be okay, then And you guys can just chew me out in the chat for that. Okay. So we got Alencia over there. I want Fina over there, absolutely. And then to deal with Lyn, well, Lyn is going to... If I put Est over there, I think... Well, no, Lyn is going to move down too. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, let's move Est over there and let's put Micaiah over there. And let's see how this goes. Okay, wow. All right, Lucina did not play nice there. She went in the completely other direction. I was really hoping she'd try to go after Alencia, but that's not going to happen. And she's easily going to be able to future vision herself on Sur. So now we're in a tough spot here now. I do have some charms, but they're not really going to help. Okay, really what we need is to just get Alencia over there to attack, but it's going to be real tough to get out of the way here. Yeah, because then, well, Sur is going to move over there or over there. Not going to matter. Yeah, I think what we do is this. We just keep on trying to get Lyn to break off from the pack at this point. And Est, I'm just going to have to get Est out of the way, so we're going to put Est over there. And hopefully future vision doesn't just wreck us. Okay. Alright, now things look a whole lot better. Yeah, as long as we can finish off Lucina, we should be good. And I think we can. Famous last words, right? But alright, we're just going to go for it, man. Like, I can't think of anything else. We are lucky that we're going to get Moonbow on this attack, but attacking a blue unit with a red unit is not really safe. And then also there's a whole lot of other things that's going to happen here. What I actually need to do is attack her with Micaiah. Yeah, because Micaiah, if we attack her, then Surtur is not going to be able to hit. Like, if I attack with Alencia, then she's just going to get hit by Surtur on the next turn. And let's see, what items I got? Panic. We got the Panic Charm, which is going to... Oh, that's actually real good. Okay. Alright, that's real good right there. And good girl Micaiah doesn't even need help. She can just get the one shot. Oh, man, I love you, Micaiah. If Micaiah was real, I would just totally French kiss her for that. Like, she just saved the day like a superhero. Alright, we got Andre Shiro in the chat. YOLO style. I trust in my brigade. Absolutely. It's the most fun way to play the game. I could play like real calculated and, well, sometimes I do. If it's a real emergency and I have to do some math, I will, but it's just so much more fun to play the game YOLO and just make moves and see what happens. Okay, so for this, okay, we're not going to attack her like that, but Fina may actually be able to see some action here. Fina is, of course, effective against armor, and she's red, and she can't even get the KO. Oh my god, this Sothis is a beast. But, luckily, Est is the best, and we can get the Brave attack and get the finish here. Wow. Oh man, the Est and Micaiah really saved the day there. Good job, team, good job. Okay, so that is finally our completed Arena Assault run. And we are going to finish with a 5,319 score. So that's enough to put us in top 200, and it should hold up. I mean, normally if you get like 5,300, you're pretty much going to be top 1K. So that's going to wrap us up for that mode. And we can go back to doing some unit reviews now, because I know you guys have been waiting. Okay, so just once again, let me just go ahead and show my friend ID so you guys can send me your units. And the number is 765-809-4067. So if you want to send me your unit now, I'll take a look at their skills and we'll do a little unit review for you. All right, we got Gray in the chat. Let's see here. Do blessings matter after the first match? Yeah, they do. Blessings, pretty much every fight that you do in Arena Assault is going to be basically whatever blessing seasons it is. Like right here, you got to have Wind, Earth, Astra, and Anima for this season. So if you noticed, every single team that I used is just a bunch of units that have the Astra, Wind, Earth, or the Anima blessing. And the only exception may be the first fight, because the very first fight that you do, you just want to have the highest scoring units possible. So I have Ike here. Ike is light blessed, and he's not really giving us any bonus score. But because he's one of my highest scoring units, it is still good to have him on the team. But pretty much for every fight after the first in Aether or in Arena Assault, you do want to have the proper blessings for the season. Okay, so Connor Lamb, review my Lysithea. Okay, Connor, what is your name in the game? We'll take a look at your Lysithea. All right, we got a bunch of homies in the chat here. I see Silas with his Death Knight. The G Flash, one of our newest subscribers, so shout out to him. Andre Shiro, always see him in the live streams we do. So we've got some all-stars in the friends list here to take a look at their units, but we're going to start with Connor. All right, yeah, I am going to review your Lysithea, my boy, but I need to know what your in-game name is first. And I think it might be Connor. Let's just see if we find that. I may already have him added as well, but let me see if I can find anyone named Connor. All right, well, there's a Coconut, but that's not a Connor. Oh, this is Crazy Con. I don't know. Yeah, okay, all right, we found him. Okay, we have here a +1 Lysithea, plus attack Ivies. That's pretty much the best way to go. All right, Rally plus skill. We've got Life and Death 4. Okay. Times Pulse and Swift Sparrow and Vantage as well. I don't know if I would use Vantage on this build. I would just stick to the player phase, and, you know, she has, what is it, lull, res, and speed, I think. Let me just double check what her lull skill is. Yeah, so she has lull, speed, and res. You probably want to keep that, to be honest. So you can just player phase with her and negate any of the foe's res buffs. Life and Death 4 is a very good option, and Glimmer is good because of Times Pulse, but also you could run a Blazing special like Blazing Wind, and that's going to really benefit from Life and Death 4. So that is another option. Other than that, though, I mean, I think this is pretty good. Like, aside from Glimmer, you could use Ruptured Sky, but Glimmer is always going to work. So, yeah, I mean, this looks like a pretty solid Lysithea build to me. Only thing I would really change is just Vantage and either give her that lull skill or maybe something else. I don't really think there's anything better, though. So probably her default lull skill is the way to go. Alright, Silas is on the request list, so let's take a look at his Death Knight. Silas, of course, is loving the music, and turns out that the music has stopped playing once again. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but let me just go ahead and restart the music once again. What is this, like the 10th time that we've had to restart the music? I don't know why it keeps on crashing like that, but whatever. Alright, let's play some Dawn of Sorrow music this time around. I love Dawn of Sorrow so much. Yeah, I pretty much bought my Nintendo DS because Dawn of Sorrow was one of the earliest games released. I know lots of people like to buy their handheld Nintendo consoles for the Pokemon games, but I was like, nah, I'm going to buy it for Castlevania, and I did not regret it. Alright, we got TCSK8 in the chat. Hey bro, love your content. Can I get a review on my New Year Anna? In-game name is TCSK8. Alright, we're going to check it out, but you're going to be next on the list. We're going to go with Silas Olveta first. And he's got a +10 Death Knight, so that's really awesome. The Death Knight looks pretty much like Death from Castlevania. Okay, Scythe of Sariel, very good weapon. Fury 4, Vantage, Rouse Attack and Defense. And Defense and Res 2. Okay, I would probably change Defense and Res 2. Let's see here. Okay, so this weapon does special cooldown count -1. And then if the foes have a bonus active, he gets all stats up 4 and he negates their follow-up. So, you know what I would actually do? I would go for quick repost in the B slot. Or you could run it in the Sacred Seal slot. Either one is fine. And then I would also, instead of Vantage, this guy probably wants something like... let's see here. Maybe close or dull close. So he can fight those melee units and negate their buffs. Yeah, that's actually a really cool combo. Because you see here, his weapon is going to give him +4 to all stats when the foes have an active buff. Like a rally or a hone. So you can be a real jerk and give this guy dull close. And then even though the foes have that active buff, dull close in the B slot is going to just negate that. So he's still going to gain +4 to all stats and get the negation of the foe's follow-up attack. But they're not going to really have the active buffs on them when they attack him. So dull close is pretty dirty on this guy now that I think about it. And for the Sacred Seal, you would just go for quick repost so he can get double attacks. I think that's a pretty cool idea. I just came up with that as well right on the spot. So shout outs to me for that one. But yeah, I would totally say dull close is a good idea there. Who was the unit that had dull close? Let me just quickly check in the Grail shop. I believe it was Heath, actually. Or, no, it wasn't Heath. Heath has Escape Route. One of these guys had dull close, but I don't remember who it was. Or it might have been one of the more recent units, too. I don't really remember. But pretty much, I'm sure that one of the recent Grand Hero Battle units had dull close. I just can't remember who it was at this time. Oh, was it Cormag? It might have been Cormag. Yeah, okay, so it was Cormag. So if you're looking to get a budget skill on that Death Knight, then Dull Close 3 from this Cormag here that everyone got for free. Totally a good option. And he will be available in the Grail shop eventually too, so that's another way to get it. Okay, so let's get to my boy TCSK8. And here is his New Year Ana. I love the artwork on this Ana, it's so adorable. Okay, so Slaying Bow Plus, effective against flying and special cooldown -1. We've got Luna, Fury 4, Special Spiral, Even Attack Wave, and Brazen Attack and Speed. With plus attack Ivies. Okay, this is a really good Ana. I'm not really seeing any changes that I would make to this particular build. He does have Fury 4 for the pretty much +4 to all stats, and then -1 cooldown to Luna with Special Spiral is pretty dirty. So Ana's going to be kicking ass real easy with this build. You know, one cool thing about Ana is that since she's a red bow, what you can actually do here is give her Hardy Bearing as the Sacred Seal. And she's going to be able to attack Brave Ike and negate the guaranteed follow-up that she would normally have to do from Irvine. So if you want to bust Ike's ass, give a red ranged unit Hardy Bearing and have them attack him. And they're basically going to avoid the -80% damage reduction. So that's a really easy way to get through Brave Ike. And Hardy Bearing on this Ana I think would be a pretty cool idea. Other than that though, I mean, this looks really good. Luna with -1 cooldown and then Special Spiral, that's just going to body everything. So really awesome Ana. Okay, so in the chat, anyone else? Let's see who else wants a unit review. Alright, we got Ace in the chat. Hello, Tacho. Can you check my unit? In-game name is Alec. Okay. Let's just hop out of there and we'll hop back in. Let's see if we can find a unit. Okay, Alec, where are you at? I don't see an Alec on this list. There might be a limit to the units or to the amount of people I can have on the waiting list for my friends list. I'm not really sure how that works, so we might have to delete somebody to start checking other people. I might have accepted him though, so let me just double check and see if we don't have an Alec in here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing an Alec on my list right now. Oh, is this Alec? I mean, it's not really spelt Alec, but it looks like it. Is this your Bernadetta? Let me know in the chat, Alec, if this is your Bernie. Alright, we got Seth Fam in the chat. Hey, yo, dude, love your content. Could you show your code so I can send my echidna? Absolutely, bro. Alright, so here is my friend code. So 765-809-4067. So send me that unit and I'd be happy to take a look at it. Alright, so Alex says, yup. Okay, so that Bernadetta is his. So let's just quickly hop back to it. Okay, so Bernie. So +1 with plus speed Ivies, that's the way to go for sure. Persecution Bow, Drawback, Ruptured Sky, awesome inherit on her, by the way, congrats on that. Fury 4, Lull Speed and Defense, Close Guard, and Sturdy Blow 2. Okay. This is a really good build, like, honestly, I can't think of anything that I would change here. Fury 4 is perfect, because it combos very nicely with her weapon. She just doesn't want to be on full HP, so she can start getting all her weapon effects. Fury 4 also buffs all of her stats, so that's really nice. Lull Speed and Defense is very good, so she can deal more damage. Ruptured Sky is great, so she can hit the dragon types real hard, and also pretty much just use the opponent's attack stat against them. So really good stuff. And Sturdy Blow, maybe Brazen Attack and Speed would be a little better, because it's going to combo with Fury 4. So Brazen Attack and Speed, or even Brazen Attack and Defense, if you really want to use Sturdy Blow and use it to raise her defense, then probably go with one of the Brazen skills just to combo with Fury 4. Otherwise, though, this looks like the perfect Bernadetta build. So real good stuff. Okay, the G-Flash. Check out my Flame Emperor. Absolutely my dude. Let's see where it is. Okay, G-Flash right here. Okay, so we got a +2 Flame Emperor, +3 Dragon Flowers as well. Okay, Guard Axe Plus with the Res Refine, very good. Swap, Aether, Distant Counter, Vengeful Fighter, Odd Res Wave, and Distant Defense. Wow. Okay, that's a really stacked Flame Emperor. Really good build, very nice res, so she can pretty much, or I kind of spoiled it there, but to those of you that haven't played 3 Houses, it is a spoiler who this unit is. So I'm going to try not to spoil it, but pretty much raising res here. Odd Res Wave is good, but I personally am not a fan of the wave skills because they only activate every other turn. But I mean, like, as far as budget options go, there's really not anything else that's going to help res for this unit. I guess you could use also Ward Armor if you want to run her on a Ward Q, but I mean, that's pretty much it, really. Like, this build looks pretty perfect. Having the Guard Axe with Vengeful Fighter is very nice. You're just going to be able to ramp into Aether and pretty much stop the foes from ramping into their own special attack. So, a very nice build. Distant Defense is also very good here. Yeah, so really the only thing I would say is maybe go with Ward Armor if you run her with other armored units. But aside from that, this looks pretty fine. So, great Flame Emperor there. Okay, who else wants a unit review? Alright, we got Kitsune in the chat. Sent in my Lilith. In-game name is Aether. Okay, I think I saw that. Let's just scroll up a bit. Yep, okay. Oh, adorable. I love the accessory there with the glasses. Really cute stuff there. Okay, so minus speed Lilith, RIP. Oh man, this poor dude, he pulled minus speed plus defense. That's not really the best, but I mean, you gotta make do with what you get. So we've got Astral Breath, of course, Blue Flame, we've got Death Blow 4, Joint Drive Attack, which is like the best C-slot passive in the entire game. Defense and Res Link, which works really nice with reposition and the fact that she can just jump to units. And then Heavy Blade to ramp into specials. Okay. Let's see here. For the special, maybe I would say Moonbow is a little better, but I mean, the nice thing about Blue Flame on this unit is that she can jump next to people with her weapon. So she's pretty much always going to be adjacent when she attacks, and Blue Flame is just going to do 25 damage. So that is really good. Also, with Heavy Blade, she can get Blue Flame to activate in 1 round of combat. So I do think that's actually a good idea. I was thinking more like Moonbow if you wanted to get the quick special, but I think this does work out pretty well as well. Deathblow 4 is awesome on a unit like this that's all player phase pretty much. And yeah, I mean, that's really all I can see. Instead of defense and res link, if you don't want her to be able to support your other units with reposition and stat boosting, you could just go for dull close on her in the B slot, just like with what we said on the Death Knight, and get close defense from core mags so you can negate the enemy buffs when you're fighting melee opponents. And I think that's really good too, because she's a flying unit and she cannot inherit the lull skills. So dull close is very good on flying units for that reason. I actually have dull close on my Resplendent Cordelia. I'm pretty sure I have her on one of these teams. Yup, okay. So yeah, flying units, they can't have lull skills, so I mean, dull close is the next best thing. So dull close, always a good option for flyers. And that looks like a pretty good Lilith. So outside of course, the minus speed, which does suck, but you can't really do anything about Ivies. It's just whatever you get. Okay, let's see. Anyone else? Okay, Asian Baka. My Lysithea, if you can. DO4 Lysithea. Okay. Alright, so Asian Baka. Here is your Lysithea. +8. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, +8, plus attack, +5 flowers, Swift Sparrow 3, Deathblow 3. Like, yeah, I mean, this is the bread and butter Lysithea build. She's going to be kicking so much ass. Really good unit. Lull speed and res also, so she can negate the enemy's res buffs. Yeah, like, I really don't see anything else you could do here. Very powerful build, very powerful unit. I mean, for other 2-hit special options, there's Moonbow and Ruptured Sky, but she has so much attack that Glimmer is probably going to be better in the long run. So, yeah, I mean, probably just keep this exact build. I can't really think of anything else. Unless you want her to take hits for some reason, then you could run Desperation, but I mean, the way this looks here, this looks perfectly fine to me. Really awesome unit, by the way. So congrats on that +8 Lysithea. Alright, we got Naquan Johnson. Oh man, this is an OG from back in the day. Tacho, do you still have my account named Randomizer? Let me just double check. I don't know if I do. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think I saw a randomizer on my friends list, but we'll double check. Yeah, I might have deleted him at some point when we're trying to save space to add some new people. Yeah, I don't see a randomizer here. Alright, pardon me for that, guys. Got a little bit of a cough going here. Hopefully it's not any coronavirus, but I don't think so. I've been in quarantine this whole time. I haven't really gone anywhere, so the odds of me having the virus are pretty low. Alright, we got Zian Rodriguez. Can you check my Sakura? In-game name is Makura, or Makore. Yeah, I think we saw Makore before. That unit is probably somewhere on my friends list. And we're looking for a Sakura. Or, is he on the waiting list? Oh no, here he is. Okay. So we've got a +10 Sakura here. Okay, I don't really know too much about Sakura. You probably want Lubu for that. His area of expertise is Dr. Sakura and the brain damage builds. So, yeah, Lubu would definitely be able to help you out a lot better than me for this. But let me just see what I can do here. Okay, we've got Fear Plus as the staff, and it does -7 attack. So, pretty decent. HP and speed up 2. Live to serve, even defense wave, and even res wave. Okay. Plus defense Ivies. I'm not sure how good or how bad her defense is, so I can't really comment. Yeah, okay, so A-slot passives, I mean, for the staff units, they don't really have too many options. Obviously, attack and speed solo is the thing to go for, but It looks like this is trying to be a bulky build, so you may not want attack and speed solo, but rather like attack and res or attack and defense solo to get some extra bulk. Live to serve, I mean, that seems fine in the B slot, but there are a lot of good B slot skills like Dazzling Staff, of course, so you can get the Razzle Dazzle Staff unit going. And for even defense and res wave, I think those are okay too. But I just don't like the wave skills. They only activate every second turn, so those are really not my area of expertise. And healers like this particular Sakura build, I'm not really 100% sure on, but like pretty much all I can say is go for a solo skill in the A slot and then probably Dazzling Staff in the B slot. But otherwise, really cool unit. I love seeing the people build their favorites instead of going for the meta units. Always nice to see. It just sucks that Ike is my favorite and all of the Ikes are like meta units and they're all 5-star exclusives. So sadly, I couldn't join the boat on that one and just build my favorite the whole way through. Maybe defense and res bond. Yeah, I mean, the bond skills are also pretty good and they're pretty budget on the healer units. So maybe look into a bond skill. Most of them are free to play, so that could be an option. Okay, we got Ryan Stever in the chat. What's up, my dude? I built my Fiorm for the express purpose of dealing with Lysithea. Can you check her out? In-game name is Sylvain Wen. Yeah, I mean, IS needs to get on that. Where is Sylvain? We need to see Sylvain. Okay, here is his Fiorm. +10 with +8 Dragon Flowers. Good stuff. Okay, Lapter, Reposition, Aether, Warding Breath, Lull, Attack and Defense, Threaten, Attack and Speed. Wow, okay, so this Fiorm ate a Winter Sothis for lunch. That's pretty rad. And Quick Repost 3 with plus res as the Ivies. Okay, looks like a pretty good build to me. I mean, if your sole purpose is baiting Lysithea, then you may actually get some mileage out of having Ice Mirror. But, I mean, Aether is very good too. Of course, with the Breath Effect and Quick Repost, you're going to be ramping into Aether. I do particularly like having Ice Mirror on her, though. Let's quickly take a look at my own Fiorm for reference. Okay, so where is my Fiorm at? Alright, yeah, so, I mean, I run Shield Pulse. That's her default, but you probably don't want to run Shield Pulse anymore. So, Ice Mirror with Steady Breath or Warding Breath, or even, in this case, you could just support her with a Brave Lucina to get the Breath effect. Ice Mirror is so good against ranged opponents. It does the damage reduction, and then it raises your own damage by 30% of the damage you reduce. So, I mean, Ice Mirror is unique to Fiorm, and I think it's a pretty good tool, so probably go for that if you want to fight Lysithea. And for the B-slot, I mean, you could go for... There's a lot of good B-slot skills that Fiorm can run, of course. Of course, the Lull skills are very good. Lull, Attack, and Defense. There's also... what's the one I'm thinking of? Well, I mean, Repel could be an option, but she's not really fast enough for Repel. Oh, man, I had a good one that I was thinking of, but I can't really remember what it was. Oh, man. Yeah, so, I mean... Oh, it was Null Sea Disrupt. Yeah, so you can counterattack against, like, Fire Sweep and Dazzling Staff units as well. So, I mean, that's really the only other thing I could think of, but this build looks fine. Maybe try out Ice Mirror with the Breath effect. It does work very well. So, very good Fiorm, and she is very good for a lot of the modes because she tends to be a bonus unit all the time. Real good stuff. Okay, we got SL name in the chat. Could you check out my Celica? Because it's getting real late over here in Europe. Okay. All right, let's check out SL name's Celica. What is your name in the game, my boy? And we will take a look at that Celica. All right, he wants to go to sleep, so let's help the boy out so he can catch some Z's. Let me see if I see a Celica in here, actually. Yeah, okay, I don't see a Celica in this section over here. Tacho, could you check out my Resplendent Sophia? In-game name is Jonathan. All right, we'll get to that, but we're trying to help out SL name right now. All right, in-game name is SL name. All right, I could have probably figured that, but I'm just being a dummy. Okay, he's probably already been added to my list, so let's go ahead and find him. Okay, here we go. Plus 10 Celica. Oh, man. You guys already know the story. The stress that I had to go through to pull my one and only Celica. It took me 900 orbs sniping on red to get her. And I only got one copy, so, I mean, rest in peace me. But she did get a great refine, so I didn't feel as bad about that. Okay, Ragnarok, refined. We got Reposition, Glimmer, Fury 4, Desperation, Res Smoke, and Brazen Attack and Speed. That is basically the perfect Celica build. I mean, instead of Fury 4, maybe you could go for Attack and Speed Push. But to be honest, I mean, Fury 4 is very good on her too. It's going to raise her defense so she's better at tanking hits. And if she can take a hit and get into Desperation range, it's pretty much GG. She's going to have double Brazens activate, and she does so much damage on the player phase. She's one of the best player phase mages in the game. So this is a really good Celica build. Plus attack, of course, very nice IVs. And I agree with everything here. Res Smoke is really good too. Maybe if you want to invest a little more, Joint Hone Attack, or not Joint Hone Attack, but Joint Drive Attack that we just got on Lilith could also be a great option. It's just going to give her +4 attack and also +4 attack to your allies. So if you've got a bunch of units with Joint Drive Attack, you could just run them all on the same team, and pretty much everyone on the team is just going to get like +16 attack if you've got a full team with that skill. So Joint Drive Attack is about to become the most meta C-slot passive in the game. But otherwise, I mean, this is a perfect looking Celica. Res Smoke is going to be real clutch with dance support. So really good unit. And I think that's good enough for this guy. He's going to go to bed now. So luckily we were able to help him out. Music died again. Oh my god. What is going on with this music? Why does this keep happening? Like, what am I doing wrong? What have I done to deserve this? Music, why aren't you cooperating with us? Alright, let's just start it up all over again this time. I guess we'll play some Portrait of Ruin music this time. Alright, so let me know if the music came back on. Let me know if the volume is okay and all of that good stuff. Local Angry Priestess nukes everything. Yeah, pretty much. Celica is so rad. Okay, Andre Shiro, can you review my Brunya? Absolutely. Let's see where his Brunya is at. Okay, here we go. Oh, awesome accessory there, by the way. The 8-bit Fae. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, we've got a +10 Brunya with +5 Dragon Flowers. Okay, her weapon is really good, of course. Drawback, Iceberg, Warding Stance. Oh, very interesting. Special Spiral 3, Attack Smoke 3, and Brazen Attack and Res 3. Okay, this is a really tanky Brunya. Her weapon gives her +5 to all stat, or not +5, +4. It's the Bunny S that gets +5. So she gets +4 to all stats. And she can negate her own penalties in combat, so it's really hard to mess with Brunya. And having Warding Stance 4, that's really clutch. She's just going to have a monster res stat and then also inflict guard on the foes. And then special spirals so she can keep on using something like Iceberg if she's baiting on the enemy turn. Wow. This is a really clutch Brunya build. I like it a lot. And then Brazen Attack and Res as well. I mean, the only problem I can see here is that defensively she might come under fire. Like units that are attacking her defense, but if you're keeping her away from physical type opponents, that's not even going to be a problem. So as long as you're picking your fights well, and you guys know, as Ephraim always says, he doesn't pick fights that he can't win. So pretty much just do the same with Brunya, only pick fights that are against ranged opponents, and you should be just fine. I can't really think of... Oh, you know, instead of Warding Stance, you may want to go for, like, Mirror Stance. Because instead of giving +8 to one stat, you could just get +6 to 2 different stats. So +6 to attack and res, that's going to make her way more powerful and give her a lot more damage potential on the enemy phase. So I would prefer the double stance skills as opposed to the single ones. Otherwise, though, this looks really good. A really nice Brunya and really creative use of the unit as well, since she's just using her massive res there. Alright, so I think we're going to do just one more unit review, and then we're going to hop into Allegiance battles, and then we're going to call it a day. We've been streaming for quite a while now, so let's just get it done. Alright, Caliber. Okay, GG Tacho, thanks for the stream. I gotta go. Can't wait for the next one. Okay, yeah. Thanks you could make it. Glad you could make it, actually, Caliber. And we will be streaming every week on Wednesdays. So if you can make it next week, then we'd love to see you back. Okay, Seth Fam, could you review my Echidna? In-game name is Seth. Okay. So we're going to do Seth Fan's review, and then after that we are going to hop into Allegiance battles. Okay, +7 on Echidna. Rear guard, which one is this again? Okay, +7 defense. She's got reposition, Aether, distant counter, lull, speed and defense, odd res wave, and flashing blade. Okay. Let's see here. So +7 defense when the foes initiate. So she's at like 40 defense pretty much. And then lull, speed and defense. That's going to be real nice on her as well. So it's going to be hard for enemy units to, I guess, double attack her when she's lowering their speed like that. And it's going to make it real easy for her to use flashing blade as well. So she's going to be able to get Aether to activate really quick. Yeah, I mean, this looks pretty good. Maybe, I mean, odd res wave. I've been saying this all day, but I'm not a fan of the wave skills. So maybe go for something else. Like, I would say maybe pulse smoke or panic smoke even, if you can get one of those. So she can just harm the opponents when she gets a bait. And it's going to look a lot better when she has to take on infantry pulse teams. Other than that, though, I mean, a rear guard looks real nice on this build. But yeah, like that's really the only thing I can think of here. Maybe you could also be a funny guy and run repel or close call in the B slot, but I'm not sure if you want to go for that over lull, speed and defense on this particular build. So yeah, like really just change the odd wave skill and go for like panic smoke or pulse smoke if you can get it. They are high investment though, so it's going to cost some orbs to get that. Otherwise, though, looks pretty solid. And that's going to wrap us up for the unit reviews for now. I know a lot of them were coming in, but okay, we're going to go over to Allegiance battles now, and we're just going to finish this run, and that's going to wrap us up for the stream. So let's just make sure my team is ready. Okay, we've got Legendary Alm. We've got Kata. We got Tiki and Sir. And Alm, who is he paired up with? Okay, he's paired up with Levitane. I don't know why I chose Levitane. Let's actually pair him up with someone else. Okay, let's see here. Probably Reinhardt, you know. Reinhardt's real good, or probably even Legendary Lucina. She's really good too. I've really fallen in love with using the Future Vision skill in Allegiance battles. It's just really clutch. So yeah, I think we're going to go with Legendary Lucina for this. And for my friend character, we're going to take... What do we need? So we've got green, we've got blue, and we have red. Or colorless, I mean. So, okay. Oh, we also have... I think there was a friend that had Legendary Crom at +10. But he's not up right now. Oh man, look at all the friends that we've got. We've got a lot of friends all of a sudden. Okay, so we need a red unit. There's, oh, wow, look at this Byleth. Okay, that's going to be pretty awesome. I do like going for Gale Force though, so I think I'm going to take this Eliwood. Yeah, this is like, this guy is so good. I'm going to have to do a showcase on him at some point. He's like the best day one unit in the game. So let's go for him. And let's hopefully get the run done on the first try. But, I mean, even if we don't get a perfect run, I'll still accept, like, maybe 1 or 2 KOs that we don't get with the pair-up units. Okay, Alm is going to easily be able to bait this innies. And then for Myrrh, we can... Let's have Eliwood ready for Myrrh. Okay, so let's see here. Myrrh has 32 speed. We've got, but then she's going to negate our double attack, I think. Or no, we can... Okay. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're just going to bait innies with Alm, and we're going to bait this Myrrh with our Eliwood. And hopefully this should get us 2 KOs to start us off. This map in particular is pretty easy, so I don't think we're going to have too much trouble. Unless I just royally screw up like I've been doing all day. But we should be good. Oh man, look at that Myrrh doing 3 damage to a day 1 unit. It's so awesome. This Eliwood is so good. That res is extra clutch on him. Okay. So now we need the blue unit to deal with all of these guys. I can't... Alright, Surtur... Oh, we do actually have guidance here. So all I would have to do is get rid of this bow fighter. I don't think I can, though, so... Let's see. If Seth attacks Surtur, I don't think he can kill us. So I might as well just, like, get Surtur over there. But I just don't want this guy to be able to attack Tana. Or Kata, rather. Yeah, so he could go over there. He could attack from 2 spaces. So there's, like, no way I can attack Tana with Surtur and not get destroyed by this bow fighter. But what we can do is we can use Future Vision here to get to the bow fighter and finish him off with Alm. And then we can do our shenanigans. Yeah, let me see something about this Levitain. Okay. Okay. So, I really wish Surtur could move 2 spaces here, but we're not able to do that, sadly. Okay, I'm going to swap places with Future Vision. And now we can... Oh, wow. Really? Come on, man. We can't get the KO on the bow fighter. Alright, we're just going to have to rally on this guy then, and now we can do it. Alright, so let's get that attack off. We're going to swap this guy back into Lucina. And we can go ahead and get the double attack here on Tana. We're also going to get Gale Force, which is real nice. Okay, good stuff. And now for this Seth, let's see. He can actually attack Kata, but is he going to go for that? I'm not sure. We'd also reposition with Eliwood. That's cool. Yeah, you know what? Let's get Kata out of the way. And then I'm going to swap Eliwood into Surtur. And let's end the turn there. Okay, Seth is doing some damage here, but not enough to KO Surtur. And then Levitain is going to get a hit off on Lucina, but we're hanging in there just barely. And here come the reinforcements now, so... Okay. Both Alm and Lucina are taking a bit of damage now, so it's going to be tough to really get the double KOs on these two. Alright, Seth fam, thanks for the review, man. I'll be doing some testing with smoke skills and consider some repel. Alright, glad we could help you out. And Andre Shiro, Eliwood just needs a Resplendent to get the jackpot. Resplendent Eliwood would just be so insane. He's already so good. Like, how much better could they possibly make him? He's just so good, man. He's crazy. Alright, let's see here. We can actually attack... Oh, we got to get rid of this Seth first. Which is fine, because we have I really wish I had Wings of Mercy on Lucina right now, but let's see. Okay. We probably actually have to attack this Seth. Yeah, because we can't just keep standing over there. I guess we'll move Tiki out of the way for now. And then we can... All I really have to do is get Lucina to attack Levitane somehow. Or we could even, you know, we could go for the attack on Seth also. But, yeah, like, Seth isn't really causing us too much trouble right now. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Okay. And for Seth, we could swap to Surtur and put him over there so Lucina is not gonna get hit. And then this guy, how many times has he hit me? Okay, I don't think he can attack twice against Surtur here. I don't think he can. And then we can... Like, it doesn't matter who he attacks. He's probably just going to attack Surtur again, but that's not a problem for us. Okay, so we're going to go for it. And hopefully this works out. Yeah, so Surtur is just being a monster tank here. And that's totally helping us out. Erica's... Oh, wow, look at that. She survived with 1 HP, which is good. Okay. So if I could possibly surround this Erica, that would be great. But, I mean, we really just needed some extra Gale Force units here. Yeah, alright. Okay. Erica's gonna attack Kata, actually. Okay, so we can go ahead and finish off this guy with Tiki, probably. Yeah, so it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get a perfect run on this one, but we are going to come pretty close. So for now, I think that's fine. Alright, let's switch into Eliwood, and we're going to finish off Helbindi. He does have Guard. Is that active right now? 80% HP. Nah, I don't think he has Guard. So we should be able to activate Gale Force here with Eliwood. Yup. Okay. And now let's switch back to Surtur. Let's finish off this Fiorm. And we should be able to deal with these other two now. Okay, the only real problem is this guy, because he can finish off Kata in one shot. And there's really no way that I can attack him with anyone besides Tiki. So, I mean, we just have to go for it. Yeah, so let's finish him off, and then we're going to get the kill on this Erica with my Lucina. And that's going to wrap us up for this run. Okay, oh. Wow, Erica might even be able to attack Lucina there. Alright, we definitely don't want that. How much attack is she going to have? She's going to get +4 from that. Alright, my units aren't at 100%, so... Yeah, Eliwood with that 42 res is probably going to be able to be okay. Yeah, so let's put him over there, and she's probably going to attack either Eliwood or Kata. Okay, Kata's able to survive, thankfully. And pretty much all we got to do at this point is just go ahead and get Lucina over there to get the finish. So there we go. Pretty decent run. We didn't get a perfect score, but we did get a pretty good score. And that's going to wrap us up for today. So my final score for Allegiance Battles, we got a... Let's see here. Okay, a 986. That's not too bad, but I'm going to have to come back and try the run again. And we are... What is that going to put me at? 986. That's rank 4 on the friends list. And this sucker over here is always scoring just a little bit higher than me, but... I'm going to see if I can get him later on when I get the perfect score. So yeah, I think that's gonna wrap us up for the stream, guys. We did a whole bunch of unit reviews, and I'm pretty thirsty now. I've pretty much used up my entire voice. I'm all raspy sounding now, so I'm gonna go take a chill pill, and just drink some water, have some dinner, and then probably go to bed after that. So thanks to everybody for coming out to the stream. We had a pretty successful one, and we had some good times. So I appreciate all the support, guys. It means so much. I am trying to grow the channel, so I've been putting out as many videos as possible and also trying to stream at least once a week. So all that stuff is pretty good, and I am just thankful for the continued support. So that is going to wrap us up for today, guys. I've rambled on long enough. It is pretty late. So as always, it's your boy Tacho signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys had fun. Hope the unit reviews were helpful for the people that got help. And we will, of course, do some more unit reviews next week. I will be streaming every Wednesday. So if you've got time, then definitely stop by again next week, and we'll pretty much do a similar stream to that. So that's it, guys. That's all I've got to say. Take care. Stay safe. Try not to get coronavirus. It's been going around, but just stay in isolation if you can. And that's pretty much it. So take care, guys, and I'll see you all again next week.